The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Van Buren County Warriors Baseball, streaming online on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. Now, let's head down to the field with the voice of your Van Buren County Warriors, Shan Moquin.
Good evening, baseball fans. On behalf of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network, once again, it's my privilege to welcome you to another digital broadcast presentation of Van Buren County Warrior Baseball. Welcome back to the Atomo Radio broadcast booth tonight from West Burlington, Iowa, West Burlington High School, where we are in the press box getting set for boys high school varsity baseball action for you tonight in the Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division. The Van Buren County Warriors on the road, and they are in town, will be hosted by the West Burlington Falcons. First pitch tonight, scheduled for 7 p.m. Once again this evening, I'm alongside my cameraman and on-site producer, the incomparable one and only Mr. A.J. Rowe, and my name is Shan Moquin, your play-by-play voice of the Warriors. A.J. and I, along with the Atomo Radio, back again for the sports seasons of the 2025-26 school year, and both of us honored to be with you on the call this evening. If you are tuned in, you already know where to find us. This baseball season and upcoming Warrior sports in the fall will be streaming live on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports channel. So if you are choosing to make this Friday evening broadcast part of your night on May 29th, 2026, big thanks for tuning in. We always like to thank all of our viewers. You know that we could not do it without you. This baseball season, Van Buren County Warrior Baseball is brought to you by these proud sponsors. I'm going to go right down the list with you to start things off here in the pregame show. You know how I do it. I'll give you the sponsors and their in-game sponsorship as we go. This is edition 4 of the Warrior Baseball pregame show, brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide. The school district sponsors the pregame show. Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering affordable ready mix concrete to your door or job site. Check them out on Facebook for contact information. Crane Concrete Ready Mix, they'll have the postgame show. Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building material supplier in Dowd's, sponsoring tonight's starting lineups. The Complexion Company, your full-service med spa in Batavia, providing everything from laser and aesthetic treatments, IV therapy, and much more. Follow them on Facebook to see their specials. They will sponsor tonight's inning recaps. All the strikeouts on the mound by the Warrior pitchers. Brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski, your Polaris Ranger and ATV headquarters. All the innings tonight, 1 through 7 if necessary, sponsored by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with a monument sales and Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Tonight's game time conditions, we'll get to that right before the first pitch, brought to you by the Van Buren County Hospital. Simply remarkable. Coaches and players interviews after the game in the postgame show, brought to you by Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield. Call Darren today for a great deal on a new mattress, and don't forget, he now sells area rugs too. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors, sponsoring tonight's player of the game. Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials, sponsoring tonight's pitching changes. Smithburg Automotive, with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. They will sponsor any home run hit by the Warrior batters this evening. Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at a Roto-Rooter servicing Atomo and the surrounding areas, sponsoring tonight's game recap. That's also in the postgame show. And sponsoring tonight's first pitch, scheduled for 7 p.m., First Iowa State Bank of Albia, Bloomfield, Cantrell, Eddyville, and Keosauqua, your employee-owned community bank rooted in the heartland. Visit firstiowa.bank, member FDIC. If you're in the area, need some local business, please make sure you give these sponsors a chance. They are one of the most important reasons why these broadcasts can be viewed through the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports channel. All right, we'll continue the same format as we've been doing for quite some time now. Seems to work pretty good. We'll start this pregame show with a 3-minute break. You can start to hear from some of these wonderful sponsors. AJ going to spin up some ads for us. Then when we come back, we'll do a breakdown of both teams, take a look at their wins and losses on the year, the conference standings, leading players for each team, other action around the Super Conference and the area tonight as we work our way towards starting lineups, national anthem, and first pitch. Boys High School varsity baseball action coming up for you in the Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division. The Van Buren County Warriors in town. We're in West Burlington High School to take on the West Burlington Falcons. Back with you in 3 minutes to continue the pregame show. You're tuned in to Warrior Baseball right here on the Autumnal Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hisson, and this is your Van Buren County Community School District Weekly Report. We want to congratulate the class of 2026. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Always remember, if you need help, support, or guidance of any kind, please reach out to a member of our team. We will gladly do what we can to assist you. We want to thank our staff that are retiring or moving on to new adventures for all that they did for our students. We still have a few openings in our district. Please contact us if you're interested. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the Complexion Company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the Complexion Company in Batavia today.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we'll transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Autumnal Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we're back with you here inside the Autumnal Radio broadcast booth from West Burlington, Iowa this evening, West Burlington High School. West Burlington about to start taking their infield. We're in the pregame show of Warrior Baseball, brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids, Warrior Pride, countywide. I should mention in the JV game, 9-2 victory for West Burlington over the Warriors. That was in 4 innings. All right, let's continue the pregame show by doing a breakdown of both teams. Got a whole bunch of stats for you to get into. Let's start with the home team tonight, the West Burlington Falcons. Head coach is Dustin Guillen, assisted by Jack Gray. Next action for them after tonight is next week, Tuesday, June 2nd, at Burlington, Notre Dame, a 7 p.m. first pitch there. They are the West Burlington Falcons in boys high school varsity baseball. Their record coming into tonight is 2-2 on the season, 1-0 at home, 1-1 on the road, 0-1 in a neutral site game, as I believe they played at Community Field here in town last night. I consider that a neutral site game, even though it's over in Burlington close by. West Burlington competes in Class 2A, the Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division. Conference record for the Falcons is 1-0. In the last 5, they are 2-2. West Burlington wins this year have come over Winfield Mount Union / Columbus, also New London, while their losses have come to Fort Madison and Burlington. That was the last time out yesterday, Thursday, May 28th, for the Falcons. They got an 8-2 win over the New London Tigers. Let's take a look at leading players for the Falcons on this young season. Batting average department, Aiden Brookhiser, 571. Dalton Blow at 500. Aiden Figueroa, 400 for Aiden. Hits leaders for the Falcons, Brookhiser with 8. Silas Latzo has 5. Caleb Bush, Aiden Figueroa has 4. They both have 4. That's Bush and Figueroa. RBI leaders for West Burlington, Silas Latzow with 10. That's an impressive number this early in the season. Garrett Bentz with 4. Fountain, Bush, and Brookhiser each with 1 RBI. Runs scored, Bush has 5 runs scored for the Falcons. He also leads them in steals right now with 5 as well. In the ERA department for West Burlington, Caleb Bush leads them there, 1.08 in 13 innings pitched. Strikeout leaders, Caleb Bush with 14. Bush has 2 wins on the mound so far this year. West Burlington averaging 6.5 runs a game. That's what they're giving up as well. 6.5 scoring and giving up. That number is even. Team batting average, 287. The on-base percentage is 431. The team slugging, 347. The team fielding is 944. OPS, that's on-base plus slugging, 778. And the team ERA for West Burlington is 4.14. Last year, the Warriors got them twice. It was a 6-5 win over in Keosauqua at the Ferguson on a controversial, or I guess say a real close play at home to complete a Warrior comeback. They won it 6-5, and then in a game that was started here and finished over in Community Field due to weather, a couple of evenings later, I believe, 14-9 Warrior win. So they got them twice last year, did Van Buren County, and the Warriors lead the series 31-5, which I thought was a surprising number, going all the way back to 2008. All right, we can turn our attention now to the visitors tonight, our very own Van Buren County Warriors. Head coach is Ron Walker, assisted by Dan Smith and Spencer Elliott. Next action, we're right back at it tomorrow on Saturday, May 30th, at the Davis County Varsity Classic at the Mustang Sports Complex, a little bit west of town. We're going to open the day there at 10 a.m. versus the home team, Davis County Mustangs. And then, depending on if we win, we'll play the last game of the day. If we lose, we'll have to wait a game. So we'll be waiting a game either way. And Moravia and Fairfield, the other 2 teams in the tournament tomorrow, winners will meet, and then the losers will meet after the first 2 games, and the winners meet in the championship. So that's the next action for the Warriors after tonight. They are the Van Buren County Warriors in boys high school varsity baseball. The record into tonight's action against West Burlington, Warriors are 1-2 on the year. They're 1-1 at home, 0-1 on the road, have yet to play a neutral site game. Van Buren County competes in 1A, the Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division in the state of Iowa this season. Conference record is 0-2 for the Warriors. In the last 5, they are 1-2. The lone win for Van Buren County this year came over Keokuk. That was a season opener, and their losses have come in the last 2 games to Central Lee and Mediapolis, 2 of the top teams in the South Division. Let's take a look at some team leaders for Van Buren County so far this year. Batting average, Nolan Harriman at 500, Reed Kite at 429, Cree Kite at 333. Hits leaders for the Warriors, Reed Kite with 3, Kinnick Millard and Cree Kite each have 2. RBI leaders for Van Buren County, Jackson Meek with 3, Cree Kite, Caden Simmons, each with 2. Reed Kite leads them in runs scored with 4, and on the bases, Keegan Young, Kinnick Millard each have a steal. In the ERA department, Kinnick Millard 0.00 in 5 innings pitched against Keokuk. Jackson Meek also 0.00 in 1 inning pitched. Millard leads the team in strikeouts with 10. He's also got the win against Keokuk on the mound. The Warriors averaging 5 runs a game even. They're giving up 8.3. The team batting average is 182. On base percentage 393. The slugging 242. No fielding percentage listed. Team ERA was 7.82. The OPS for the Warriors is 635. All right, let's take a look at the conference standings, which I think I forgot to get to last night in the pregame show. Just buzzed right over it. But in the Southeast Iowa Super Conference, let's start in the North Division. Highland is 3-0, 1-0. Hillcrest Academy 1-0, 1-0. Pekin is 1-1, 1-0. Winfield Mount Union / Columbus is 1-2, 1-0. Louisa Muscatine 2-3, 1-1. Lone Tree is 0-4, 0-2. Wapello 0-3, 0-1. That's the overall record, followed by the conference record. In the South Division, where both these teams call home, Central Lee 3-1, 2-0. Minneapolis beat the Warriors last night 2-1, 2-0. West Burlington's 2-2, 1-0. Burlington Notre Dame 1-1, 1-1. Van Buren County 1-2, 0-2. Danville's 0-2, 0-2, and New London is 0-3, 0-2 once again. Overall record, followed by the conference record. Those are the conference standings in the Southeast Iowa Super Conference North and South Divisions. Other action around the Super Conference tonight in the North Division, Louisa Muscatine is at New London in a crossover division battle there. Pekin is at Winfield Mount Union / Columbus. Wapello is at Lone Tree. In the South Division, Danville at Central Lee. Burlington Notre Dame at Minneapolis. That should be a good one. The Warriors right here to take on West Burlington, and Louisa Muscatine is at New London in that divisional crossover battle. Other area teams, Knoxville is at Cardinal for a doubleheader. Davis County is at Centerville playing at Indian Hills for a doubleheader, and Fairfield is idle this evening. West Burlington looking like they're getting close to finishing up their infield. The Warriors will take infield next. So, well, AJ, let's take another 3-minute break, and we'll see where we're at when we come back for that. We got a good pregame show that we're in right now for you. Maybe running a little bit ahead of schedule, but that actually feels good. Usually we feel like we're rushed. So we'll come back and see where we're at after this next 3-minute break. We still have the starting lineups to do, and we'll see what else we can find out to talk about here in the Warrior Baseball pregame show, brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride countywide. We'll continue the pregame show after this 3-minute break. We're working our way towards starting lineups, national anthem, and first pitch. Boys High School varsity baseball action for you tonight in the Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division. The Warriors going to take on the West Burlington Falcons. You're tuned into Warrior Baseball right here on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hisson, and this is your Van Buren County Community School District Weekly Report. We want to congratulate the class of 2026. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Always remember, if you need help, support, or guidance of any kind, please reach out to a member of our team. We'll gladly do what we can to assist you. We want to thank our staff that are retiring or moving on to new adventures for all that they did for our students. We still have a few openings in our district. Please contact us if you're interested. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride countywide.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we'll transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, back with you inside the Atomo Radio broadcast booth from here in the press box, West Burlington High School, West Burlington, Iowa tonight. Atomo Radio broadcast booth, where we are getting set for boys high school varsity baseball action for you tonight. Van Buren County Warriors in town to take on the West Burlington Falcons in a Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division battle. This is the Warrior Baseball pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior pride county-wide. We'll get to starting lineups here in just a minute. Let's run through those sponsors for you one more time, just quickly. I'll give you the in-game sponsorship. School District has the pregame show. Crane Concrete Ready Mix will sponsor the postgame show. Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, starting lineups tonight. Inning recaps, The Complexion Company. Strikeouts, Slayton Polaris. All the innings, Cranston Family Funeral Home. Game time conditions, Van Buren County Hospital. Interviews, Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield. Player of the game, Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Pitching changes, Dowd's Quick Stop. Home runs, Smithsburg Automotive. Game recap, Roto-Rooter, and a first pitch, First Iowa State Bank. We're running a little bit ahead of schedule. Let the Warriors get a little bit closer to finishing up their infield, which you can see on the camera right now. Upcoming action for Van Buren County. AJ and I right back at it with the team tomorrow over in Bloomfield, Davis County Varsity Classic. We start the first game of the day against Davis County, 10 a.m. Then we'll have to wait at least one game. If we lose, we'll play game 3 of the day. If we win, we'll be in the championship against either Fairfield or Moravia. So we'll see how things go over there in Bloomfield at the Davis County Varsity Classic tomorrow. Then we're off until Thursday of next week because Monday the game with Winfield Mount Union / Columbus canceled due to lack of umpires. So got to wait to play at Pekin after this weekend, next week Thursday, and then I think Friday we're home for Burlington Notre Dame. Saturday home 1 o'clock for Fort Madison. That's upcoming action for the Warriors. Alrighty, I think we can turn our attention to the starting lineups tonight and get those to you. Brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building materials supplier in Dowd's. Let's start with the visitors tonight, the Van Buren County Warriors. Leading off is number 2, Kinnick Millard, a junior, and he will be on the mound. Batting second is number 3, Reed Kite. Playing shortstop, he is a freshman. In the 3 spot is number 13, Creed Kite, sophomore, third baseman tonight. The cleanup man is number 17, Caden Simmons. He's a senior, doing the catching. Batting 5th is number 11, Eli McKinney, the senior center fielder. Batting 6th is the DH, number 14, Jackson Meek, a junior. Jackson will be batting for number 6, Nolan Harriman, a sophomore, who's playing right field. Batting 7th is number 10, Colton Kirkhart, senior first baseman. Batting 8th is number 7, Parker Boley. He's a sophomore left fielder. And batting 9th, number 1, Keegan Young, senior second baseman. Once again, for Van Buren County, it's Millard, Reed Kite, Creek Kite, Simmons, McKinney, Meek for Harriman, Kirkhart, Boley, and Young. And Kinnick Millard will be on the mound tonight for the Warriors. All right, for the home team tonight, the West Burlington Falcons. Let's get you their starting lineup. Brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. Leading off is number 5, Caleb Bush, senior shortstop. Batting second is number 6, Aiden Brookhiser. He's an 8th grader playing left field. Batting third is number 99, Aiden Figueroa. He's a senior playing center field. The cleanup man is number 14, Silas Lotzow, sophomore, on the mound doing the pitching tonight for the Falcons. Batting 5th is number 12, Garrett Bentz, junior first baseman. Batting 6th is number 8, Sawyer Guillen, a junior right fielder. Batting 7th is number 2, Pryor Bowen. He's a junior second baseman. Batting 8th is number 31, Dalton Blow. He's a sophomore doing the DHing. He'll be hitting for number 1, Nolan Evans, freshman third baseman. That's the 8th spot for the Falcons. And finally, batting 9th is number 17, Clayton Fountain, sophomore doing the catching. Once again, for West Burlington, it's Bush, Brookhiser, Figueroa, Lotzow, Bentz, Guillen, Bowen, Blow for Evans, and Fountain. Those are your starting lineups for tonight's ball game, sponsored by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building materials supplier in Dowd's. All right, let's take a look at tonight's pitching matchup. On the mound for the Warriors is number 2, Kinnick Miller, the junior. So far this season, he's pitched in one game, started it. He got the win against Keokuk. Does not have a save. 5 innings pitched, 96 total pitches. 20 official at-bats against him, I should say. He has not. He has no batting average against him because he has not given up a hit, a run, an earned run. He's walked 4, has not hit a batter, 10 strikeouts in that 0.00 ERA for Millard in 5 innings pitched. For West Burlington, number 14, Silas Lotzo, the sophomore, is on the mound for the Falcons. He's pitched in one game this year, started it without a record or a save. 2 innings pitched, 64 total pitches, 13 official at-bats against him with a .231 average. Lotzo giving up 3 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 4 walks, has not hit a batter, 1 strikeout, a 10.50 ERA for Silas Lotzo. So that's the starting lineups. And a look at the pitching matchup. Starting lineups right now getting introduced by the PA announcer here at West Burlington. And I would say we got time probably for another 3-minute break here. Maybe that will take us through the national anthem, and then we'll come back ready for first pitch. We're getting set for boys high school varsity baseball action for you tonight. The Van Buren County Warriors in town to take on the West Burlington Falcons in Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division action. We're getting close to wrapping up the Warrior Baseball pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal, be a great school for all kids, Warrior Pride, county-wide. We're working our way towards the national anthem and first pitch. We'll have the first pitch for you when we return from this 3-minute break. You're tuned in to Warrior Baseball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hisson, and this is your Van Buren County Community School District Weekly Report. We want to congratulate the class of 2026. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Always remember, if you need help, support, or guidance of any kind, please reach out to a member of our team. We will gladly do what we can to assist you. We want to thank our staff that are retiring or moving on to new adventures for all that they did for our students. We still have a few openings in our district. Please contact us if you're interested. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Summer travel season is here. Are you ready? With Pilot Grove Savings Bank's digital banking tools, you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, and stay connected, whether you're at home or on the road. Stop into any of our 17 locations or give your nearest branch a call and travel with confidence this summer. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Banking made easy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump. Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap. We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, we are back with you here inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth tonight from Falcon Field here at West Burlington High School in West Burlington, Iowa. Starting lineup's been announced. National anthem has been sung. So you know what's coming next. First pitch of boys high school varsity baseball action for you tonight right here on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube Sports channel. The Van Buren County Warriors are in town on the road in the Super Conference to take on the West Burlington Falcons. First pitch tonight brought to you by First Iowa State Bank of Albia, Bloomfield, Cantrell, Eddyville, and Keosauqua. Your employee-owned community bank rooted in the heartland. Visit firstiowa.bank, member FDIC. Tonight's game time conditions brought to you by the Van Buren County Hospital. Simply remarkable. It's 82 degrees. Feels like about 84. Mostly cloudy. 49% humidity. Winds east-southeast. 7 miles per hour. They are fairly light. Lots of work done here. Field looks good here at West Burlington. They hauled in a lot of dirt. They got a little bit of their own version of the Green Monster out there in the left center over to the left field corner. A little bit of a higher fence, about 20 feet high from what I understand. Then it goes to normal height the rest of the way from left center over to right. Took the dimensions down, so I can't tell you the dimensions of the park. 3 due up for the Warriors here to start things off. As soon as the throw goes down to second, we'll be ready. Kinnick, Millard, Reed Kite, and Cree Kite, the 3 due up for the Warriors here. Just about ready to get things started in the top of the first. Silas Lotso on the mound for the Falcons. He's completing his warm-up tosses, still taking some infield. Got about 5 or 6 Warriors out of the dugout with bats on. Seems like they're ready for a big rally. That would be nice if we could get something going here early. Tonight, Warrior bats got to get going if we want to get some wins. They were shut out last night, 12-zip against Mediapolis back in Keosauqua at the Ferguson. All right, there goes the throw down to second. And we're just about ready to get things going. Kinnick Millard going to step in there from the right side to face the righty, Silas Lotso. All the innings tonight, 1 through 7 if necessary, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home. Kinnick is in there. Lotso looking in for the fountain to get his sign. Works out of the stretch. And here we go. First pitch is a ball underway at 7:08 tonight. 1-0 to Millard. Millard was 0 for 3 last night against Mediapolis. Coming into tonight, 182 for Kinnick. Lotso ready. Here he comes. Fouled straight back up and out of play by Millard. That'll even the count at 1-1. West Burlington defense left to right. Brookhiser, Figueroa, Guillen. In the infield, third to first, it's Evans, Bush, Bowen, Bentz. Fountain behind the plate. Lotso is ready for a 1-1. Here it comes. Left it inside for a ball. 2-1 to Millard now. Reed Kite, the freshman, on deck for the Warriors. Lights are on here at Falcon Field. Not really taking much effect. That one, a wild pitch, just a ball all the way to the backstop. Millard had to duck out of the way a little bit. 3-1. Now the count to the Warrior leadoff batter. Reed Kite out of the on-deck circle retrieving that one. Lotso lifts the leg and a 3-1 to Millard. Took a strike, did Kinnick. Count full now at 3-2. Just underway from West Burlington High School here in West Burlington, Iowa. First batter of the game, 3-2 to Millard. And the payoff. Swing and a miss. Lotso comes back and gets Millard on a swinging strikeout for the first out of the game. Up next for Van Buren County. Number 3, Reed Kite in the 2 spot in the order, freshman shortstop. Last night, Reed Kite had the only hit against Mediapolis. He was 1 for 2 with a single, also hit by a pitch. 4:29 for Reed Kite coming into tonight's action. Creek Kite is on deck. Base is empty, 1 out. Lotso coming to Reed Kite. A little nubber right back up through the middle. Couple of bounces. A shortstop Fields throws it over to first, and they retire Reed Kite 6-3 on the play. Second out of the inning. That's Caleb Bush over to Garrett Bentz. So 2 down now. Nobody on. For the number 3 hitter in the Warrior lineup, number 13, Creek Kite, sophomore at third base tonight. Creek Kite last night 0 for 1, 2 hit by pitches. Coming into tonight's action, 3:33 for him. Lotzow's first offering to Creek Kite. Grounded to short. Bush to his right. Gloves, throws. And the throw pulled him off the bag. It's going to be an E6. Pulling Bentz off the bag. Would have had him if he could have hung on with a good throw. So Creek Kite reaches on an E6 2-out base runner for the Warriors. Bringing up the cleanup man, number 17, Caden Simmons, senior catcher, 0 for 2, hit by a pitch last night against Mediapolis. 200 average on the year for Caden. He steps out, Lotso steps off. Bush had to range a little bit to his right to get that one, but I think he'd tell you that's a play he should have made. Just to throw a little bit down the line. First pitch to Simmons is taken for a ball. 1-0 to Caden. Throw pulled Bentz towards home plate there, and couldn't hold his foot on the bag. That allowed Creek Kite to reach on the E6 throwing error. Lotso's 1-0 to Simmons. Is a little high. Looked close. 2-0. 2 outs and 1 on here for Van Buren County. Oh, they'll check him at first. Only threw it away. Creek Kite. The ball going down the right field line along the warning track. Creek Kite ends up at second. Not sure if that's an E1 or an E3. Hit the first baseman's glove. And we'll give an error on the throw. E1. Lots out of Simmons is a called strike. A little bit of a delayed call. 2-1 to Caden. Lotso steps off, fakes a throw. Creek Kite dives back into second. No throw from the pitcher. Here's the offering to Simmons. Swung through by Caden. 2-2. Count even now. Warrior cleanup hitter. Creek Kite out there at second with 2 outs. We're scoreless as we play in the top of the first. Lotso looks into Fountain. He's come set, has the pitch he wants, and the 2-2. Simmons, a swing and a miss. Fumbled by the catcher. He picks it up and tags him to secure the strikeout. So Simmons goes down on strikes for the third out of the inning. McKinney, Meek, and Kirkard will be 5, 6, and 7 spot for the Warriors when they bat in the top of the second. So Van Buren County in the top of the first, no runs, no hits. There were 2 errors by West Burlington. The Warriors leave 1 on base. So we'll take a 60-second break. West Burlington to the plate in the bottom of the first. When we come back, Bush, Brookhiser, and Figueroa coming up for the Falcons after this 60-second break. No score after a half an inning. You're tuned into Warrior Baseball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hisson, and this is your Van Buren County Community School District Weekly Report. We want to congratulate the class of 2026. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Always remember, if you need help, support, or guidance of any kind, please reach out to a member of our team. We will gladly do what we can to assist you. We want to thank our staff that are retiring or moving on to new adventures for all that they did for our students. We still have a few openings in our district. Please contact us if you're interested. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you, the Timber Radio broadcast booth from West Burlington High School, West Burlington, Iowa. Tonight, 14 pitches, I believe, for Lotso to get the Falcons through that first inning of play. Here's Caleb Bush, number 5, shortstop, a senior, right-handed batter to face Kenick Millard. First pitch to him. It's taken for ball 1. Caleb Bush, 333 into tonight's action. Millard out of the windup, coming back to him. Pitch grounded in between first and second, out into right field. No, it was stopped, but couldn't be recovered in time. Nobody was at first anyways. It went to the right of Kirkhart, to the left of Keegan Young. And that's going to be an infield hit. Good dive to stop that one and keep it from going out in the outfield. But Bush with the infield single to start things tonight for West Burlington. So they have their leadoff man on with nobody out. Here's number 6, Aiden Brookhiser, 8th grader playing the left field. 571, leading the team in hits coming into tonight. Millard to him, low and outside. Runner stays put, 1-0, Brookhiser. He's in there from the left side. Millard now out of the stretch with Bush at first. Kinnick ready. Here's the pitch. I want a wild pitch all the way to the backstop for ball 2 to Brookhiser, 2-0. It's going to allow Bush to go down to second on that wild pitch. Runner in scoring position now for West Burlington. Bush out there at second. He led off the game with an infield single. Moved to second on that wild pitch count, 2-0 to Brookhiser. Millard, a lengthy look into Simmons. Now he has the one he wants. Check of the runner at second. Here he comes. That is ball 3. Taken by Brookhiser. 3-0 to the batter. Bush with his lead at second. Reed Kite trying to keep him close. 3-0. Pops away from Simmons on ball 4, but it's a pass ball.
Now batting number 9,
allowing Caleb Bush to go to third. And Brookhiser draws a base on ball. First and third and nobody out. So a hit and a walk, a wild pitch, pass ball, put him at first and third for West Burlington. Pressure on the Warrior defense here immediately for number 99, Aiden Figueroa, senior center fielder. 400 average for him, a left-handed batter. Simmons was flashing some signs of the Warrior defense. Millard will check him at first. He's back safely, is Brookhiser. While the Warriors were assuming or setting up a play here, first and third, if the runner from first steals, what are they going to do with the runner at third? I'm sure that's what he was relaying from the dugout. Head coach Ron Walker. Millard will check him again. A little bit closer than the first time, but he's back safely. Figueroa still awaiting the first pitch from Millard. 6 pitches into the bottom of the first. West Burlington has him at first and third with nobody out for Figueroa. Millard again, 3 in a row. Colton Kirkhart had to scoop that one on a short hop to stop it from going into foul territory. That would have scored a run. So good stop there by Colton. Figueroa still awaiting a pitch from Millard. Kinnick ready. Here he comes. That one, wild pitch, bounced all the way to the backstop. Simmons on it, goes to Millard. It's through Millard into the middle of the infield. It's ball 1 to Figueroa. Caleb Bush scores the first run of the game, 1-0. West Burlington on a wild pitch here in the bottom of the first. And Brookhiser on that wild pitch goes to second. 7 pitches. West Burlington leads it 1-0. Runner at second, nobody out. And it's 1-0 to the batter. Warriors in trouble early. Simmons trotting back to the plate after his short chat with Millard. Not a great start here for Van Buren County. Millard comes set, checks the runner at second, Brookhiser, and in the delivery to Figueroa. That's a called strike on a little bit of a delayed call. It's a slow call by the umpire, but it's 1-1 to Figueroa. Millard, the 1-1. Called strike 2. He watched it. That one had some fairly decent steam on it from Millard. Brookhiser out there at second with his lead. Reed Kite behind him trying to keep it close. Here comes a 1-2. Inside. Count even at 2-2 now to Figueroa. Falcon center fielder, a senior. Millard would love a strikeout here and get the that first out of the inning. That'd be a big one. Here he comes. Breaking ball. Nope, left it outside to the lefty Figueroa. Full up now, 3-2. Another pretty nice night for a ball game. Winds are light. Air's not super heavy. It will be later in the summer, though, here in Southeast Iowa. Swinging a miss, foul tip into the glove of Caden Simmons. Millard does get the swinging strikeout of Figueroa for the first out of the inning. Millard's first strikeout. And up next for the Falcons is the cleanup man, number 14, Silas Lotso, sophomore, on the mound tonight. He's having a big year from the plate as well. 312 average coming into tonight. I think he had 10 RBIs. That's an impressive number coming into tonight's action. Millard's first offering to him is a called strike. 0-1 to Lotso. Runner still out there in scoring position for West Burlington. They lead it 1-0 with one out. That's Brookhiser out there. Millard's looking at him, and the pitch popped up on the infield. Reed Kite making the call, ranging to his right, now backing up, reaching over his left shoulder and making the catch. He made it harder than it had to be. I don't think the wind was having any effect on that one, but Lotso pops out to short. Second out of the inning. So 2 outs now. West Burlington leads at 1-0. Inning looking a little better for the Warriors. Brookhiser still out there at second. Here's the number 5 spot. Wearing number 12 is Garrett Bentz, junior first baseman. 300 average for him into play tonight. Millard's first pitch to him, high and outside. 1-0 to Bentz. 15th pitch of the inning for Millard there. Lotso had 14. Get the Falcons through the first. Next pitch is drilled to left. Is it foul? I lost sight. Need a little help from the PA announcer. Just a long strike. Count even at 1-1.
Go, Garrett.
Ben's put a charge into that one. Have home run distance. Just foul. That would have cleared the West Burlington Green Monster out there. Here comes Millard. Swing and a miss by Bentz. 1-2. He tried to put that one over the fence. Maybe pulled his head on that swing a little bit. So Millard ahead in the count now, 1-2 to Bentz, looking to get out of this bottom of the first with only one run as the damage. A look back at second. There goes Brookhiser. The pitch is high for a ball. Throw down to third. They gun him down. So Brookhiser is the third out of the inning. That goes 2-5 on the putout, and Bentz will lead off for West Burlington when they bat in the bottom of the second, because his at-bat there was incomplete due to the throw-out at third. So 18 pitches for Millard to get the Warriors through the bottom of the first. West Burlington gets one run on one hit. There were no errors by the Warriors, and nobody left on base. So we're through one inning of play. West Burlington leads at 1-0. Warriors coming up. When we come back, top of the second, it's McKinney, Meek, Kirkhart, the 3-2 up for Van Buren County. We'll take a 60-second break and be back with more Warrior Baseball right here on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we'll transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115, or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Back with you, the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from West Burlington High School. Getting ready to start the top of the second. Lotzau's ready. Eli McKinney in there. Squares the bunt. Bunts it. Left of the mound. Lotzau off. Gloves. Throws to first. Almost hit McKinney, but it squeezes past him. Throw to Bentz from Lotzau. Retires Eli McKinney. 1-3. First out of the inning for the Warriors on just one pitch. McKinney was 0 for 2 last night as I wrap his at-bat up against Mediapolis. 143 for Eli on the year. Here's the number 6 hitter, DH, number 14, Jackson Meek, the junior, in there from the right side. First pitch from Lotzau is a called strike, 0-1 to Meek. Meek batting for Nolan Harriman. Harriman a 500 average and limited at bats. Jackson Meek 143. Meek a junior, Nolan Harriman, that one over his back. He ducked out of the way of it. Ball 1. 1-1 to count to Meek. Kirkhart out of the on-deck circle to gather that wild pitch ball in, so it's out of the field of play. Jackson Meek back in there. He's a right-handed batter. Lotzau the righty out of the stretch. Coming to him. Late swing, swung through it, did Jackson. 1-2 now to the batter, Jackson Meek. Warrior DH tonight. 1 out, nobody on here. Bottom of the second, Warriors trail it 1-0. Lotzau's 1-2, high. Meek looked at it to even the count at 2-2. Warriors could just muster one hit last night against Mediapolis. That's not going to cut it if you're interested in winning a ball game. Lotzau's 2-2. Swing and a miss by Meek. He strikes out swinging, second out of the inning. So he's retired the first 2, has Lotzau. He gets his
now batting number 10,
third strikeout of the game. Has not given up a hit or a run, has Lotzau. Up next for the Warriors in the 7th spot in the order, number 10, senior first baseman Colton Kirkhart. 0 for 2 last night against Mediapolis. He's looking for his first hit on the year. That one's high from Lotzau to Kirkhart. 1-0. Bases empty, 2 out. We're in the top of the second from West Burlington High School, Falcon Field, in West Burlington, Iowa. Lotzau to Kirkhart, fouled straight back into the fence. Count even, 1-1. Parker Boley out of the on-deck circle for the Warriors to gather that foul ball in. West Burlington outfield, about straight away. Medium depth for Kirkhart. Infield, about where you'd expect. Third and first, behind the bag a little bit. Here comes a pitch. Low and outside. 2-1. Shortstop and second baseman just on the edge of the grass there. Helping out on their angles if they need to knock one down. And the pitch from Lotzau is a called strike. Ooh. That one didn't look like it had to be. Looked like the catcher had to reach for that one. Maybe he was set up on the inside. Either way, the count 2-2 with 2 outs. We're in the top of the second. 2s are wild on the scoreboard. Lotzau's 2-2. Fly ball, right field. Right fielder back and to his right. He's underneath it, and he will make the catch. Not bad contact there from Colton Kirkhart. That's Guillen out there in right making the play. So Kirkhart's the third out of the inning. On the fly to right, it'll be Boley in the 8th spot leading off for the Warriors when they bat in the top of the third. Boley, Young, and the top of the order, Miller, due up for the Warriors. 11 pitches for Lotzau to get West Burlington through the top of the second. He's up to a game total of 25 pitches now. Nothing across for the Warriors as they are retired in order after an inning and a half. The score remains West Burlington 1, Van Buren County nothing. 60-second break. The Falcons coming to the plate in the bottom of the second when we come back. Bentz, Guillen, Bowen, that's 5, 6, and 7 due up for West Burlington. 60-second break. Come on back for more Warrior Baseball. You're tuned into it right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
All right, we're back here in the Tumble Radio broadcast booth to start the bottom of the second. Bentz starts with a fresh count. Millard's first offering to him, a breaking ball inside. He had a 2-2 count, and then Brookhiser was thrown out at third to end the bottom of the first. Millard's 1-0. Drilled to center. On a bounce to McKinney, knocks it down. Bentz has a solid single to center.
Up to bat for the Falcons, number 8, Sawyer.
Second hit given up by Millard. Second hit for the Falcons. Here's number 8, Sawyer Guillen, junior right fielder in the 6th spot for West Burlington. 111, the average for him, into play tonight. Leadoff man is on. That's Bentz with that single to center. Millard out of the stretch now, eyes him at first. And the pitch. Fouled off left side towards the West Burlington dugout by Guillen. 0-1 the count. Millard will check him at first. Oh, a high throw brought down by Kirkhart. A quick move, then a light throw, and he almost threw it away. Bentz with a decent lead over there. Millard's pitch is a called strike to Guillen. 0-2, Millard ahead. A step off and a fake throw. Or he was not on the rubber, excuse me. Now Millard ready. Here's the pitch. Reached down and lined on a pitcher's pitch out to right field. A 2-strike single by Guillen. Back-to-back singles by the Falcons puts Bentz at second and Guillen at first. Back-to-back hits to lead off the bottom of the second. That's the second hit of the inning, and the third given up by Millard. For number 7, in the 7th spot is number 2, Pryor Bowen, junior second baseman. $250 for him. Into action tonight. Young over there to keep Bentz. Millard spins, fakes the second, looks at first. Nobody going anywhere. That runner at first, there's a runner at second, so he can't go anywhere. Bentz, pretty good lead out there at second. Keegan back to his position. There goes the runner. Pitch gets through all the way to the backstop. Square to bunt and pulled back. I don't know. It's tough to scoring decision. Wild pitch, pass ball. We'll say a wild pitch, allowing the runners to move up. That's the second wild pitch issued by Millard. Just a tough scoring decision for me. Here's the 1-0. High and in. 2-0 to Bowen. Runners at second and third in scoring position for West Burlington with nobody out. They lead it 1-0. Here in the bottom of the second. Count to Pryor Bowen, the batter. 2-0. Millard's offering high on a heater. It's 3-0, and he's in danger of loading him up with a walk here. Millard ready. Lift the leg and the 3-0. He did indeed do just that, a 4-pitch walk to Pryor Bowen. So they're loaded now with nobody out. Second walk issued by Millard.
Up to bat for the West Burlington Falcons, number 31, Dalton Blow.
Number 8 spot is next for West Burlington. It's the DH, number 31, Dalton Blow, sophomore. He's batting for number 1, Nolan Evans, the freshman third baseman. Blow on the season, 500 average. He's in there from the right side. Millard's first offering to him is ball 1 high. 1-0 to Blow. Millard ready. That one is in the zone for a called strike 1, evening the count at 1-1. Bentz at third, Guillen at second, Bone at first. The pitch. Called strike 2. And he looked at it. 1-2 now. Millard ahead. Warriors would love to go home to first, cut down the run and get a double play. We'll see what happens. Nubber right back to Miller. They might do just that. He'll glove, throw to Simmons. Down to first. Kirkhart. He tags the runner going by. No. What's the call? He tagged him as he was going by. They do record the out at home. That can't be obstruction. It looked like he bothered him on the way to first. Ron Walker asking the umpires to get together. Bentz is the first out of the inning. 1-3. The Warriors cut that run down. Guillen goes, are they going to award everybody a base here? I'm not sure. And they get together and record the out. So it is a double play. They get the out at home. Guillen to third, Bowen to second. The batter, Blow, is retired. Second out of the inning on the double play. That goes, a 1-2-3 double play. A little bit unusual now. The head coach, Guillen, wants an explanation from the home plate umpire. I think they called,
now batting number 17, Clayton.
The original call was fielder obstruction of the runner, but then they got together and changed it. Obstruction by the defense, interference by the runner, but it was obstruction. That pitch over the head. It's a wild pitch to the batter. Going to score Guillen from third on a wild pitch. Third one issued by Millard. Fountain, the batter in the 9th spot, number 17, sophomore catcher. The count to him is 1-0. West Burlington leads it 2-0 now.
Come on, play.
Called strike to Fountain, evening the count at 1-1. So Guillen scores that run on the wild pitch. Bowen's at third now with 2 out. I pitched low and outside. 16th pitch of the inning for Millard. 2-1 to count to Fountain. He's the catcher, 111 for him on the season. So West Burlington has mustered a run on a couple of hits. That one, a nubber down the first base line, dies in the grass. Kirkhart going to pick it up and wait for the runner to go by. He tags him for the out. Run does not score. So Fountain retired 3 unassisted for the third out of the inning. Top of the order for West Burlington when they bat in the bottom of the third. West Burlington gets a run on a couple of hits. There were no errors, 1 left on base. 17 pitches for Millard to get through that bottom of the second. He's up to a game total of 35 pitches. 2-0 West Burlington after 2 innings of play. Warriors coming to the plate in the top of the third. When we come back, it'll be 8-9-1, Boley, Young, and Millard for Van Buren County. Take a 60-second break and come back for more Warrior Baseball. You're tuned into it right here on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
When you're rolling through the beautiful hills of Van Buren County, make a stop in Dowd's at Dowd's Quick Stop. Open every day. This month, try our pizza flavor of the month, Buffalo Chicken. Grab a large 1-topping pizza and 8 wings for just $19. Or try the cheeseburger meal deal. Burger, fries, and a 32-ounce drink for only $11. And don't miss the open-air cooler loaded with wraps, salads, pickle wraps, deviled eggs, and dessert. Dowd's Quick Stop. Good food, great people, right in the heart of scenic Van Buren County.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we're back with you here inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from the press box at Falcon Field, West Burlington High School, West Burlington, Iowa. Getting ready to start the top of the third. The Warriors trail the Falcons 2-0. Silas Lotso back on the mound, start his third inning of work with 25 game pitches. Here's Parker Boley in the 8th spot for the Warriors. First offering to him, fouled off right side, up and out of play. 0-1 to Boley. He was 0 for 1 with a walk last night against Mediapolis. Wearing number 7, playing position 7 out in left field tonight for the Warriors. He's a sophomore. Looking for his first hit on the season. Keegan Young in the on-deck circle. Lotso out of the stretch still. As he, I think he always works out of the stretch. Has his sign. Here's the pitch. The 0-1 is his ball one. High. Little inside, maybe 1-1 to Boley now. Lotso ready the 1-1. Boley thought about it. It's called strike 2. Boley will have to protect. Down in the count, 1-2. Here's the pitch. A little high and outside. Close pitch. Not a bad spot by Lotso. Boley a good eye. Count even at 2-2. The delivery is ball 3. Full up now, 3-2 to Boley.
Got it, 14.
Lotso's got the one he wants from Clayton Fountain, the catcher, and the 3-2 is a called strike 3. Boley gets caught looking. First out of the inning. That's the 4th strikeout by Silas Lotso. Number 9 position now for the Warriors in the lineup is number 1 Keegan Young, senior second baseman. 143 on the year for Keegan. First pitch is high and outside to Young. 1-0. 1 out. Bases empty. Top of the third, 2-0 West Burlington. Next pitch. Young takes ball 2. Got to get something started here. Need a runner if you're the Warriors. The 2-0. Bounced to short. Bush to his left. Gloves throws to Bentz. And they retire Keegan Young. 6-3 on the put out. 2 outs in the inning and nobody on. Top of the order.
Number 2, Kinnick Millard.
Coming up. Kinnick Millard, number 2. Junior pitcher tonight for the Warriors. He's 0 for 1 with a swinging strikeout.
Go side.
Millard in there from the right side. Came into tonight. 182. First pitch to Kinnick.
There it
is a called strike 1. 0-1 to Millard. Reed Kite in the on-deck circle for the Warriors. Base is empty, 2 out. Lotso's 0-1 is ball 1. Count even at 1-1 to Millard. Once again, the West Burlington defense left to right. Brookhiser, Figueroa, Guillen, third to first. Evans, Bush, Bowen, Bentz, Fountain the catcher. Swung through by Millard for strike 2. So, Lotso a strike away from setting him down in order here in the top of the third. 1-2. Millard took ball 2 high. Count even. 2-2. A lot of room in right center. Millard can find a gapper. Here comes a 2-2 from Lotso. Fouled straight back into the fence. We'll do it again from 2-2. Reed Kite to retrieve that foul ball. I'd watch the breaking ball here if I was Millard. Lotso has him set up after a hard swing at that fastball. Batter's job to time the pitch. Pitcher's job to disrupt that timing. And it was a fastball, I think, but a called strike 3. Millard looked at it. So Kinnick now 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. That's the third out of the inning. The 5th strikeout by Lotso. He gets through that inning on 15 pitches. It's up to 40 game total now. The Warriors go down in order in the top of the third, so the score remains 2-0 West Burlington after 2.5. They're coming to the plate in the bottom of the third, top of the order, Bush, Brookheiser, and Figueroa after this 60-second break. Warriors trail at 2-0 going to the bottom of the third. You're tuned into it right here on the Atumo Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hisson, and this is your Van Buren County Community School District Weekly Report. We want to congratulate the class of 2026. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Always remember, if you need help, support, or guidance of any kind, please reach out to a member of our team. We will gladly do what we can to assist you. We want to thank our staff that are retiring or moving on to new adventures for all that they did for our students. We still have a few openings in our district. Please contact us if you're interested. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
All right, we're back. Atumo Radio broadcast booth, getting ready to start the bottom of the third. Leadoff man is the leadoff man in the order, number 5, Caleb Bush, senior. Oh, and he gets plunked. Senior shortstop plunked in the back by Millard. So Bush will go to first on a hit by pitch. First batter hit tonight by Millard. West Burlington gets their leadoff man on. Bush into tonight, 333. He is now 1 for 1 with a single run scored and a hit by pitch. 1 on, nobody out for the number 2 man in the order, wearing number 6, Aiden Brookheiser, 8th grader. Just finished 8th grade. He's the left fielder tonight. He drew a walk, got put out on the bases. Into tonight's action, he was .571, left-handed batter, having a nice start to his high school baseball career. Bush down at first after being hit by that pitch. 1 on, nobody out for West Burlington, who leads it 2-0 here. Bottom of the third, Millard out of the stretch with Bush at first. Stays put, pitch to Brookheiser. It's ball 1. 1-0 to the batter, Aiden Brookheiser. Here comes a 1-0 from Millard. That one is in the zone for a called strike to even the count at 1-1. Remember, AJ and I are right back at it tomorrow with the Warrior baseball team at the Davis County Varsity Classic over there in Bloomfield. 10 o'clock, first pitch, 9:30. 9:40 pregame show. It's the Davis County Mustangs. That pitch fouled up on the left field line, going to get out of play. So Millard ahead of Brookheiser now, 1-2. Millard a junior, Brookheiser 8th grader. And remember, in the state of Iowa, you can play up after you complete 8th grade. You have 5 years of high school varsity baseball if you want. Here's a 1-2. Reached out, tap foul towards head coach Guillen for West Burlington. In the third base coaching box. We'll do it again from 1-2. Bush trotting back to first. Millard looking into Simmons and peeking at Bush at first. Kinnick ready. Here's the 1-2. That's a wild pitch. Or a pass ball, I guess. It's tough to tell. It was low. Simmons tried to scoop it, missed it. That allows Bush to go down to second. A fourth wild pitch by Millard is a ball to the batter. 2-2 to Brookheiser. Full up now, 3-2 after that last pitch. Bush with his lead at second. The payoff to Brookheiser. Lined, back up the middle. McKinney to his right, out in center. Gets it, throws it back in. It'll score. The throw comes home. Simmons blocks it. Runner, nobody covering first. Brookheiser stays at first, but Brookheiser has himself an RBI.
Up to bat, number 99.
Single.
Figueroa.
Scoring Bush. $3-0 West Burlington as we play. Bottom of the third. Brookheiser single scores 1 to make it 3-0. Here's Figueroa. 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout. 400 coming into tonight for Aiden. They got 2 Aidens batting in a row. Aiden Brookheiser, Aiden Figueroa. They'll check him at first. Colton Kirkhart dropped it, but it rolls into the infield, not behind him, so Brookheiser stays put. One on, nobody out here. Bottom of the third. West Burlington leads at 3-0. They've tallied once in each inning so far. Kinnick ready, and here's the pitch. Low. Simmons will throw behind the runner. Kirkhart tried to block it. It bounced up into the air. Keegan Young behind him to back it up alertly. And the count to Figueroa is 1-0. Figueroa in there from the left side, wearing number 99, unusual baseball number. Miller to first again. And Kinnick threw that one away past Kirkhart, going to allow Brookhiser to go to second on an E all the way over to third. Now going to be a two-base error on the throwing error by Millard. Warriors throwing it around a little bit tonight. And head coach Ron Walker realizes that as well. He's coming out to have a talk with Millard. Simmons tried to throw behind the runner on the play before. I didn't really like that. That one almost got away. Then Millard tried to pick Brookhiser off at first, excuse me. He threw it away. That ends up being a two-base error as he threw it low and to the right of Kirkhart covering the base. And looks like we're going to have a pitching change. So let's take a 60-second break. That'll complete the night for Millard. We'll wrap all that up and get the pitching change for you when we come back from this 60-second break. Warriors trail it 3-0 here, bottom of the third. You're tuned into Warrior Baseball right here on the Temple Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
Hi, this is Amanda Manning-Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending solutions tailored to your needs. Whether it's land, equipment, or operational expenses, we've got the tools to help your operation grow. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and local experts who understand agriculture, we're here to support you every step of the way. Partner with a bank that knows the land and stands by its people. First Iowa State Bank, your ag lending partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today. We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We're back with you at the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. So on a 1-0 count to Figueroa, Millard throws it away, trying to pick up the runner to Kirkhart at first. Brookhiser, two-base error as he goes from first to third and threw it away down the line. And so on the 1-0 count, pitching change. This is Cree Kite, his first varsity pitching action of the year, the righty in there. Pitching change brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop and Dowd's for gas and all the convenience. Swing and a miss from Kite to Figueroa. It was a 1-0 count when head coach Ron Walker said that's enough tonight for Kinnick Miller. So now it's 1-1 with Brookhiser at third to the lefty Figueroa. Cree Kite, next offering, is low and in. 2-1 the count. Now I think this batter gets charged to Miller, whatever happens here, because he started the at-bat swing and a miss from Kite to Figueroa. Count even at 2-2. So I think that's the way that goes. Miller ends up going 2+ innings of work, giving up 4 hits, 2 walks, a strikeout, 3 runs. The next pitch bounced to short. Reed Kite fields and gloves, and Figueroa beats out an infield hit as he's safe at first. So an RBI scoring Brookhiser, 4-0 West Burlington. Second run of the inning, second hit of the inning. I believe that gets charged to Millard. 5 hits and 4 runs now given up by Kinnick. Head coach Ron Walker checking on Simmons as he ran down to back up that play at first. Hope he's okay. So here in the bottom of the third, they tally 2 runs to make it 4-0 West Burlington on that infield hit by Figueroa. So the Figueroa infield single scores 1 to make it 4-0 West Burlington. Simmons going to stay in the game. I charged that to Millard in the scoring book because he started that at bat. I'll have to check and see if that's right. Here comes the cleanup man, number 14, Silas Lotzow, sophomore on the mound tonight. He's 0 for 1. Pop out too short. 3-12 for him on the year. As Creek Height checks Figueroa, I believe is how you say it, at first base. 2 have scored. 1 is on. Nobody out. That pitch, a wild pitch by Creek Height, past Simmons to his right. 1-0 to Lotzow. The 5th wild pitch uncorked by Warrior Hurlers tonight, giving free bases to the Falcons. So Figueroa down to second on the wild pitch. Nobody out, 2 are in. 1-0 to Lotzow. And he drills one to left, foul. Got a bunch of that one, did he? But a loud strike, if you're a Warrior fan, is all it ends up being to even the count at 1-1. He put a charge into it, that's for sure.
Come on, baby.
So 1-1 to count to Lotzow, with Figueroa out there at second. Creek Height high on a fastball, and it was looked at. 2-1. 4-0 West Burlington as we play here in the bottom of the third. They've scored in every inning. 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third. McKinney slid over towards left a little bit. Left fielder maybe a little bit towards the line and deep. That one low and in to Lotzow. Making the count 3-1 to Silas.
Like it.
He probably has a green light here, I would think. Creek Height out of the stretch with a runner at second. Here's a 3-1. That one drilled to center to McKinney's right. Going to get down in the gap on one bounce all the way to the wall. A rocket. That'll score Figueroa from second. Lotzow head first slide into second, and he is safe with an RBI double. Score Figueroa on the play. The first 3 in the inning have scored. Lotzow out at second. So the third run of the inning on the third hit. The Lotzow double scores Figueroa to make it 5-0. West Burlington. That run still charged to Millard, as that at bat to Figueroa was his. Swing and a miss by the next batter that Creek Height is going to face. 0-1 to count to number 12 in the 5 spot, Garrett Bentz, the junior first baseman. He's 1 for 1 with a single put out on that 1-2-3. Oh, excuse me. Next pitch, hang on, we'll square that up in a minute. It's 1-1. The count. Yeah, he was on base, but he was the run. He was recorded the out at home there on that home to first double play. Swing and a miss by Bentz, 1 and 2. He was the first out on the double play when they had him loaded. Grounder back to Millard. But when Bentz was coming from third to home, put him out, and then that was the play where it was called obstruction and then overturned. So 1 and 2 now to Bentz. Creek Height behind him, caught by Simmons. Count even at 2 and 2. 4-0 West Burlington, bottom of the third. 3 are in. One is on and nobody out. Creek Height's 14th pitch. Bounced it in, a wild pitch behind Simmons. He can't find it. Creek Height hustling off the mound to go get it. Simmons couldn't find it. That'll allow Lotzow to go to third. on the wild pitch. 6th wild pitch of the night for the Warriors. Pitch was of course, a ball, making the count full 3-2 to the batter, Garrett Bentz. This will be turning into a messy inning for the Warriors here. Creekite out of the stretch is ready. The payoff. Bounced it in there to the right of Simmons. He goes to the fence to get it to Creekite, but the run will come in on that wild pitch on ball 4.
Ready for the Falcons, number 8, Sawyer Guyan.
First walk issued by Kite. Scorer Latzow on the wild pitch, 4th run of the inning. First given up by Creekite. Score is 6-0 West Burlington. 1 on, still nobody out for Sawyer Guyan. Guyan, is that how you say it? Guyan, okay, excuse me. He takes ball 1 from Creekite. Guyan, 1 for 1 on the night with a single run scored. 111 on him for the year. He's a junior right fielder tonight, wearing number 8, batting in the 6th spot for the Falcons. Check him at first. Back safely is Bentz. Creekite looking in, has his sign from Simmons. The pitch is high and in. 2-0, the count to Guyan. Bentz with his lead at first. Creekite is set, lifts the left leg, and the pitch. Taken for a ball, low and outside, 3-0 to Guyan now. Nobody out. West Burlington has tallied 4 times here, bottom of the 3rd, to take a 6-0 lead. Bentz is at first. The count 3-0 to the batter, Guyan. And the 3-0 from Kite is in there for strike 1. Kite trying to get back into the at-bat on his 19th pitch of the inning after coming in relief of Millard. Kite will check him at first. Back safely is Bentz. Kite's delivery, the 3-1. Fly ball. Center field, McKinney in and to his right. He's under it. He'll make the catch for the first out of the inning. Runner retreats back to first. So Guyan flies to McKinney in center for the first out of the inning. 7th spot due up next for West Burlington is number 2, Pryor Bowen, junior second baseman. He drew a walk, stranded on the bases last inning. Bowen 250 on the season in there from the right side. Bentz still at first now with 1 out and 1 on. West Burlington 4 runs in the frame already. There goes the runner. He'll step off, throw to first. Goes to first. They had him picked off, but he went to first, not knowing that he was running, and it'll go down as a stolen base for Bentz. Should have stepped off, then he can go to second, but he was attached to the rubber, so you go to first, you got to throw it, which he did. And Kirkhart's throw down over to second. I think Reed Kite covering from shortstop, not in time. Stolen base, Bentz of second. Second base in scoring position. Square to bunt. Bunted. Creek Kite catches off the mound. Nobody's at second. It can be a double play. Back to Reed Kite. And the Warriors do turn 2. Pryor Bowen tried to bunt. So it's popped it back to the pitcher. Creek Kite off in front of the mound. Makes the catch. Out number 2. Then Bentz doubled off at second. That goes 1-6 for the 3rd out of the inning. Warriors turn a double play to get out of trouble and stop any farther damage. West Burlington scores 4 in the inning. So West Burlington 4 runs on 3 hits. There was 1 error by the Warriors, and West Burlington, nobody left on base. 21 pitches for Creek Kite to get the Warriors through the bottom of the 3rd. So after 3 are complete, the score is 6-0 West Burlington. Warriors coming to the plate in the top of the 4th. When we return from this 60-second break, it'll be 2-3-4 Reed Kite, Creek Kite, Caden Simmons for Van Buren County when we come back. They trail at 6-0. West Burlington with the lead. You're tuned into Warrior Baseball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we'll transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you here inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from the press box here at Falcon Field, West Burlington High School, West Burlington, Iowa, where the Falcons lead the Warriors 6-0. Top of the fourth coming at you. Warriors looking for their first hit of the game. Called strike one to Reed Kite. The shortstop tonight, 429, coming into action. He wears number 3, bats in the second spot in the order for the Warriors. Leading off this inning, the freshman shortstop, he's 0 for 1 with a grounder to short. That one is taken for ball 1. Skipped away from the catcher low to his left a little bit. So 1-1 to the Warriors shortstop, Reed Kite. West Burlington out hitting the Warriors 6-0. They lead it on the scoreboard 6-0 as well. Kite, a foul ball to the left, back into the fence on a bounce. 1-2 the count now to Reed Kite. The line so far, 6 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors for West Burlington. No runs on no hits, 1 error for the Warriors. Creek Kite in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. Bounced in there. Ball 2. Full up now. Or, excuse me, count even at 2-2 to Reed Kite. Getting that leadoff man on would be valuable. Start something. Trailing at 6-zip. Need some base runners. Here's Lotzow. Pitch is low and outside for a ball. Now it's full at 3-2. Lutzow ready, and the payoff.
Yep.
Caught him looking. Reed Kite, I think he knew it. Backwards K for the first out of the inning. Lotzow's 6th strikeout of the night. Up next for the Warriors in the 3 spot in the order is number 13, Creed Kite, sophomore third baseman tonight. He's 0 for 1, reached on an error in the first. 333 for Cree. He bounces that one to third. And it gets past third baseman out into left field. I couldn't see it. Hit or an error? Hit? Did he touch it?
Man, it was a hard hit ball.
Hard to say.
Yeah.
My view was obstructed on that one. Was it an ordinary play? No?
Yeah, it was a hard routine throw.
Hard routine? Okay, we'll give it E5 then.
I'm betting 17, Caden Simmons.
Kite on the E5. Check him at first. He's back safely. In there now for the Warriors is a cleanup man, number 17, Caden Simmons, senior catcher, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Simmons into tonight, 200. He takes a called strike. 0-1 to Caden. I got you. Lotzow steps off. Creek Kite returns to first as a ball Warrior pitcher warming up down the right field line, gets away and comes into the field of play. Assistant coach Dan Smith throwing it back to him down there. Now, lots already in the 0-1 to Simmons is ball one. 1-1 to Caden. Creed Kite down there at first after reaching on that E5. Check him at first again. He's back safely. Here comes a 1-1 to Simmons. Swung through for strike two. Count 1-2 now to Caden with Creed Kite down there at first. 1 out and 1 on for the Warriors. They still have yet to tally on the night. And time being called for a catcher's equipment check. Maybe a string on a glove broke or a strap on a helmet. But got to give him time to get that straightened out and get it correct. So each team now with a couple of errors. Or let's see. No, West Burlington with 3 errors. The Warriors with 1 on the night. But West Burlington ahead in the columns that matter. 6 runs on 6 hits. Nothing as far as runs or hits for the Warriors. Creek Kite down there at first after reaching on an error. The count to Simmons is 1-2. He'll swing through that one. And there goes Creek Kite, and he's going to be thrown out for a double play at second after Fountain dropped the... Well, there was a runner at first, I guess. So it was a swinging strikeout of Simmons. Creek Kite trying to steal. He gets thrown out to, I think it was 6. Shortstop covering for the third out. Double play to end the bottom of the 4th for the Warriors. When they bat in the top of the 5th, 5, 6, and 7, McKinney, Jackson Meek, the DH, and Colton Kirkhart due up for Van Buren County. 11 pitches for Latzow to get through the 4th. For the Falcons, he's up to a game total of 51. No runs, no hits, there was an error, and nobody left on base for Van Buren County. After 3.5 are complete, we'll go to the bottom of the 4th for West Burlington. 8-9-1 due up, Blow, Fountain, and Bush. They lead at 6-0. Come on back for more Warrior Baseball. You're tuned into it right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, back with you, the Atomo Radio broadcast booth from the press box here at Falcon Field, West Burlington High School, West Burlington, Iowa. Some changes for the Warriors, pitching change, brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials. Nolan Harriman, the sophomore, on the mound now for Van Buren County. Creek Kite goes an inning, giving up a hit, had a walk, a run, a couple of wild pitches on 21 pitches. He's behind the plate now. And Miller looks like he moved over to third. Let's see, Reed Kite at short. I think Keegan Young at second, Kirkhart at first. Simmons might have went out to right field. I think McKinney still in center, Boley in left. First batter that Nolan Harriman is going to face is the DH in the 8th spot, number 31, Dalton Blow, sophomore DH. He bats for number 1, Nolan Evans, a freshman playing third base. Dalton Blow 0 for 1, grounded into a 1-2-3 double play back in the 2nd. New pitcher for the Warriors is number 6, Nolan Harriman, a sophomore, pitched in 1 game this year. He did not start it. He does not have a record or a save. 2 innings pitched for Harriman. 57 total pitches, 9 official at-bats against him, a .556 average, giving up 5 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, 4 walks, a hit batter, 4 strikeouts, a 14.00 ERA for Harriman. So, momentary pause as we get the changes squared away here by the umpires. West Burlington 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 4 in the third to lead it 6-0. Warriors still hitless through 4 innings at the plate for Van Buren County. Still looking for that offense to come alive. Harriman, a right-hander. Creek Kite now behind the plate. He started at third, went to pitch. Now he's doing the catching. Harriman out of the windup. First pitch to Dalton Blow. Popped up behind second base, shallow right field. Right fielder coming in. And I think that's Quade Harriman out there in right, and he makes the catch after charging in nicely on that ball. Hit by Blow. Blow the first out of the inning on the fly out to right. So 1 out and nobody on for the number 9 hitter in the order. Where's number 17, Clayton Fountain, sophomore catcher. 0 for 1, retired 3 unassisted. Harriman's coming to him. And that's ball 1 to Fountain. Dalton Blow had a .500 average coming into tonight. The previous batter, Fountain, at 111. But catchers are sometimes so much more valuable than their average. Swing and a miss. 1-1. If you can get a good one that can hit, boy, you really got something. Just like an on-field coach, a lot of times the catcher is calling the game for the pitcher, keeping the infield defense on their toes. Harriman ready. Here he comes. That one sent out. It's going to be a bloop single over the shortstop, Reed Kite, out there to Parker Boley, who gets it and throws it back in. Clayton Fountain, a single, bloop single to left. It's the first hit of the inning. 7th hit of the night for West Burlington. And that'll turn the lineup over to the leadoff man, number 5, Caleb Bush, senior shortstop.
Falcons, number 3, Carter Fountain.
Well, it looks like we're going to get a... I don't even have a 5 on my... Who is this? Carter Fountain getting in that bat for Caleb... no, this is Bush, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, the courtesy runner? Yeah. Carter Fountain? Okay. Carter Fountain going to run for Clayton Fountain. Number 3. Called strike 1 to Caleb Bush, 0-1. He is 1 for 1 on the night with a single. Also hit by pitch, 2 runs scored. Courtesy runner, Carter Fountain with his lead at first. Harriman out of the stretch. Here he comes. Lone outside, good stop by Creek Kite. 1-1 to count to Bush. Harriman toes the rubber again and look in to Creek Kite for his sign. They've got the one that he wants. That pitch is high and in on the next delivery. 2-1 now, the count to Bush. Came into tonight with a .333 average. Leadoff man in the order for the Falcons. Harriman's next pitch. Fouled off right side, up and out of play over the Warrior dugout. Count even at 2-2 now. Scoreboard, I think, a couple of pitches behind. It's 2-2, isn't it? Yeah, I'm checking with AJ. Yep, 2-2 to Bush. Harriman looking in. A glance over at first. He's ready. And the 2-2. And a breaking ball and a beauty. Fooled Bush, ducking out of the way. That thing broke back over the plate for a called strike 3.
Now batting number 6.
Bush strikes out, second out of the inning. That is the first strikeout for Harriman. Second strikeout by Warrior pitching tonight. And those are brought to you by Slayton Polaris. 8 miles south and west of Pulaski, your Polaris Ranger and ATV headquarters. Here's Brookhiser. Second spot in the order, number 6, 8th grader playing left field. Harriman coming to him. Reached out, fouled off to the left into the fence. 0-1 to Brookhiser. He is 1 for 1 on the night with an RBI single. He's also walked and scored a run. 0-1 the count to him. Courtesy runner Carter Fountain down there at first. Big lead. That pitch sent to left. Headed towards foul territory, and I think it's out of play. 0-2 the count to Brookhiser. Our view obstructed down that left field line. Got to rely on just the reaction of the players and the help from the PA announcer in here to see what goes on as they go down deep in that left field corner. Can't see it. Can't see it on the camera either. So it's 0-2 now to Brookhiser. 11 pitches by Harriman so far here in the inning. He's got 2 outs. There is one on. There goes the runner. That pitch grounded to first. A nice pickup, backhanded by Kirkhart. He'll run over and step on the bag for the third out of the inning. Brookhiser retired 3 unassisted. West Burlington, when they come to bat in the bottom of the 5th, it's 3-4-5. Figueroa, Latzau, and Bentz. So, nothing across on a hit. There were no errors, and 1 left on base there, the bottom of the 4th for the Falcons. 12 pitches for Harriman to get the Warriors through the 4th. Score remains after 4 innings are complete. 6-0 West Burlington. Warriors come up when we return from this 60-second break. It's 5, 6, and 7. McKinney, Meek, Kirkhart due up for Van Buren County. They got to get the offense going. Come on back with us after that break for more Warrior Baseball. They trail West Burlington 6-0 as we go to top of the 5th. You're tuned into it right here on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hisson, and this is your Van Buren County Community School District Weekly Report. We want to congratulate the class of 2026. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Always remember, if you need help, support, or guidance of any kind, please reach out to a member of our team. We will gladly do what we can to assist you. We want to thank our staff that are retiring or moving on to new adventures for all that they did for our students. We still have a few openings in our district. Please contact us if you're interested. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Summer travel season is here. Are you ready? With Pilot Grove Savings Bank's digital banking tools, you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, and stay connected. Whether you're at home or on the road, stop into any of our 17 locations or give your nearest branch a call and travel with confidence this summer. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Banking made easy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, back with you here from the Atomo Radio broadcast booth from the press box here at Falcon Field, West Burlington, Iowa, West Burlington High School. To start the top of the 5th, Van Buren County Warrior Baseball battle with the Falcons here in the Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division. West Burlington getting the better of it right now, leading 6-0 as we go to the top of the 5th. 5, 6, 7 due up for Van Buren County. That's first is number 11, Eli McKinney, senior center fielder. He's 0 for 1. Grounder back to the pitcher in the second inning. McKinney on the year came in at 143. He takes ball 1 on the first offering from Latzau. 1-0 to McKinney. Anything to kickstart the Warrior offense. I don't care how he gets on. We'll take it. 1-0 is a called strike 1 to even the count at 1-1 to McKinney. Jackson Meek on deck. This is just a second time through the Warriors lineup here. McKinney, a soft liner, Back through the middle of the infield that was touched by the shortstop, but that's going to be a hit for McKinney. Like I said, we'll take him leadoff man on any way we can get it. Give him a single to very, very shallow center just on the edge of the infield. There's the first hit of the night for the Warriors.
Now batting number 14, Jackson Meek.
Well, to try to move him along, in the sixth spot is number 14, Jackson Meek, junior DH, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. What was the first pitch to him? 2-0 the count.
Relax.
To Jackson Meek. Looking down for signs from head coach Ron Walker, third base coaching box. Vladzau is ready. Here comes the 2-0. There goes a runner, high and in. The throw from Fountain. And, we beat the tag. Looked close. Umpire right there says safe. So it's 3-0 to Meek.
Good job, Clayton.
Eli McKinney to second on a stolen base, but it was close. Hard to tell from this far away. Got to rely on the ump there. I mean, I don't know. Bang, bang play. Good throw by Fountain.
You missed the tag, but
Oh, yeah. I think the second baseman, Bowen, was covering, I think. There's a walk to Meek on ball 4.
all right, Silas.
So first and second now with nobody out for the seventh hitter in the order, number 10, Colton Kirkhart, senior first baseman, 0 for 1 with a fly to right. So, first walk issued tonight by Latzau after giving up his first hit here in the fifth. 2 on and nobody out for the Warriors. Maybe something brewing. Colton Kirkhart in there now looking for his first hit of the year. Like I said last night against Mediapolis, why not right now? That pitch of ball. 1-0 to Kirkhart. So 5 in a row out of the zone. Latzau started this inning with 51 pitches. He's got 8. He's up to 59. There's one in there on a heater. For a called strike 1. 1-1, count even to Colton Kirkhart, Warriors senior first baseman. McKinney out there at second. Meek at first. McKinney an infield single, stole second. Meek a walk. Latzau coming to Kirkhart. Swung on. Fly ball. Left field. Left fielder in, under it. He'll make the play. Warrior runners retreat to first and second. Kirkhart, the first out of the inning on the fly to left. As Brookhiser out there making the play. Up next for the Warriors, fourth man to bat in the inning in the 8th spot in the order is number 7, Parker Boley, the sophomore left fielder. 0 for 1, he got caught looking. Parker Boley also looking for his first hit of the year. Be a great time for it. In there from the right side against the righty Latzau. They'll check him at second and throw that way. Not close. McKinney back safely. Lights pretty much full effect now. It's at twilight, but they're taking effect in the on-deck circle is Keegan Young. That pitch swung on. Fly to left again. Rookheiser about in his tracks, in into his left, maybe 2 steps. He'll make another play. Got both putouts. Bart Boley flies to left. Second out of the inning. And it is number 1, Keegan Young in the 9th spot in the order. Senior second baseman in there next for Van Buren County. Keegan Young 0 for 1, grounder to short on the night. Entering play, he was 143. Warrior runner still first and second now with 2 out for Young. He takes ball 1, maybe a little high. So Latzau lost command there for about 5-6 pitches. Now he seems to have reasserted himself, getting those 2 outs in a row, flies to left. That is on, I think, the outside part of the plate for a strike. Hard to tell from the angle we're at, but it'll even the count at 1-1. Top of the order on deck for the Warriors, Kenneth Millard, if Young can reach. Here comes the 1-1. Inside to Young, 2-1.
2 outside. Get better.
Latzau out of the stretch. Warrior runners have their lead at second and first. Here's the pitch. Outside on a fastball. 3-1 to Young. So another ball would load them up for the top of the order, and that would be the best chance that the Warriors would have to get back into this game, trailing at 6-0 or top of the fifth. But the 3-1 is called. Strike two. Young looked at it. So a payoff with a full count will be coming on this next offering from Lotzow to Keegan Young, Warriors senior second baseman. Here's the 3-2. And Young looks at strike three. Caught looking for the third out of the inning, top of the order for the Warriors when they bat in the top of the sixth. So, Warriors get no runs on one hit. There were no errors by West Burlington. They end up leaving 2 on base. So, let's see, 17 pitches for Lotzow to get through the fifth. He's up to a game total of 68. After 4.5 are complete. Score is still 6-0 to West Burlington. They're coming to the plate in the bottom of the fifth when we come back. 3-4-5, Figueroa, Lotzow, Bentz, due up for the Falcons. You're tuned in to Warrior Baseball. Come on back with us after this 60-second break right here on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
Pitch number one of the bottom of the fifth was a breaking ball low to Aiden Figueroa, number 3 hitter in the lineup for West Burlington. He wears number 99, senior center fielder. He is 1 for 2 with a single, RBI, and a run scored. Pitch number 2 is ball number 2 from Harriman to Figueroa. First batter for the Falcons here in the bottom of the fifth. Nolan Harriman, still on the mound for the Warriors. Into the windup, here he comes. That pitch bounced high over the mound. Young to his left, he'll glove and won't get a throw off. That'll be an infield hit for Aiden Figueroa.
Now batting number 14, Silas Lotso.
Give him a single. Second hit given up by Harriman. 8th hit of the night for West Burlington. Here is Silas Lotzo, cleanup man, number 14, sophomore on the mound tonight. He came in tonight with a .312 average. Figueroa was at .400. There goes the runner. The pitch is high. Krieg Heidel throw down. He threw it into center. Well, it was a good save by Young to stop Figueroa from going to third. So stolen base as he goes down to second, scoring position now after his infield hit. Pitch was a ball, 1-0. Lotzo is 1 for 2 with a double, an RBI, and a run scored. He's in there from the right side. Count to him, 1-0. Out of the stretch is Harriman. Here he comes to him. That pitch drilled to center. Over the head of McKinney, up against the wall. Figueroa had to wait. Now he's on the move. Throw coming back into Reed Kite. They're going to throw home and have, that was close, but he slides in head first safely. Score Figueroa on the play as Lotzo has an RBI double. Second hit of the inning. They've tallied once in so far in the fifth to make it 7-0.
Number 12, Garrett Bentz.
Score is 7-0 West Burlington. In there now is number 12, Garrett Bentz, junior first baseman. Lotzo is out there at second. First pitch to Bentz is a ball, 1-0. He is on the night 1 for 1. The single. He's also drawn a walk. That pitch swung on out to center, past McKinney. All the way, went through the fence, through the opening out there. Be a ground rule double. I guess is what you would call that. So put Bentz on at second. Or probably a single and error, now that I think about that. Got past McKinney. Give him a single, E8, allowing him to go to second. The ball went out of play. Score Lotzo on the play.
Falcons, number 8, Sawyer Guyan.
Second run on the third hit of the inning. Score is now 8-0 West Burlington. After that 1-0 to the batter, Guyan. Ball 2 to Sawyer Guyan. Sixth spot in the order, number 8, junior. Right fielder. 1 for 2 on the night with a single and a run scored. 2-0 to him. He'll bounce that one, fouled on the third base line. 2-1 to count. I guess it's 1-2. Excuse me. I'll blame it on the slow calls by the umpire. Here comes Harriman. That pitch flied to left. Coming in on it is Boley. He's got it. Runner stays put at second. Guyan flies out to left. First out of the inning. Bentz remains at second.
Coming to the plate, number 2, Briar Bowen.
Up next for West Burlington is number 2 in the 7th spot in the order, Briar Bowen, junior second baseman. He's 0 for 1. Also popped out to the pitcher, also has drawn a walk. Harriman to him, lone outside. Good stop by Cree Kite. 1-0 to Bowen. One on and one out for West Burlington. They've scored 2 here. Bottom of the 5th. Fouled off right side, up and out of play. Evening the count at 1-1. Harriman, next offering, lone outside. Good stop by Cree Kite. 2-1 to Bowen. Bentz with his lead at second. Next pitch, a late swing, swung through for strike 2. Count even now at 2-2 to Bowen. Prior Bowen 250 coming into tonight. West Burlington with an 8-0 lead here, bottom of the 5th. Warriors muster just 1 hit so far through 5. Here comes Harriman. Breaking ball. Landed inside. Did it hit him? No. So the count full now, 3-2. That was it's dark in the press box. We decided not to turn the light on because it affects the camera so the viewers can have a better view. That was the 15th pitch, I believe, of the inning by Harriman. Here comes number 16. Popped up on the infield. Behind home plate, Cree Kite, the catcher, makes the catch. For the second out of the inning, Bowen pops out to the catcher. Bentz remains at second. Up next for West Burlington in the 8th spot in the order, the DH, number 31, Dalton Blow, the sophomore. He is 0 for 2, grounded into a double play, also flew to right. Coming into tonight, 500 average for him. Bentz is out there at second still now with 2 outs. West Burlington has 2 runs on 3 hits in the inning to lead it 8-0, bottom of the 5th. Here comes Harriman. And Dalton Blow took ball 1. Third pitcher, Harriman, used by the Warriors tonight. Millard went 2+, Creek Height an inning. Harriman in his second inning of work here. It's up to 29 game pitches. Nolan ready out of the stretch. Here he comes. Lone outside, stopped by Creek Height. 2-0 the count now. Warriors were shut out last night 12-0 versus Mediapolis back at the Ferguson and Kiel. Same story here tonight so far. Anything to kickstart the offense when they come up to bat. That pitch from Harriman is in there, outside part, called strike. 2-1 now to Dalton Blow. Bentz out there at second with 2 outs. The 2-1 is a called strike to even the count at 2-2. Harriman looking for a strikeout to get out of the bottom of the 5th. That one swung on deep to center. Up against the fence, McKinney couldn't make the play. It skips away from him. The run will score. And it's a long single. Wow. For Dalton Blow. Give him an RBI as it scores Bentz. 4th hit of the inning and the 3rd run. 9-0 is our score.
For the West Burlington Falcons, number 17, Clayton Fountain.
So, that long single by Dalton Blow scores Bentz to make it 9-0 West Burlington. For the number 9 man in the order, Clayton Fountain. Where's number 17? Called strike 1 to him. 0-1 the count. He's a sophomore catcher tonight so far. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. 0-1 the count to him. Came in at 111 on the year. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Hard for me to believe that the Blow ended up at first after that deep one to center. It skipped away from McKinney a little bit there too, but maybe he didn't wanted the run to score, I guess. Safe way to stay there. Let the run score. Ball on that pitch to Fountain. 1-2 the count now. That run would put the 10-run rule into effect. He's at first base. That's Blow. As we are in the 5th, that one foul tipped back to the fence. We'll do it again from 1-2. There are 2 outs in the inning. But if Blow comes around to score, that would be 10-0 after 5. So that's the important one for the Warriors if they want to come back and bat. Got to keep him from scoring. 2 outs in the inning. 1-2. That one grounded back up through the middle. Nolan Harriman reached out. Couldn't get it, but it was gloved by Reed Kite. He'll shuffle it to behind the bag. He'll shuffle it to second baseman Keegan Young. And they'll get the force of Blow. 6-4 for the 3rd out of the inning. Fountain ends up reaching on a fielder's choice. If West Burlington needs to bat bottom of the 6th, it'll be top of the order for them, Bush, Brookhiser, and Figueroa. So West Burlington gets 3 in the bottom of the 5th on 4 hits. I scored an error, and they end up leaving 1 on base on 26 total pitches for Harriman to get the Warriors through the bottom of the 5th. 38 game total for him. So the score now after 5 are complete, 9-0. Warriors coming to bat. Top of the 6th. When we come back, it's the top of the order. Millard, Reed Kite, Creek Kite, got to get the offense going. Take a 60-second break. Warriors trail at 6-0 as we go to the top of the 6th. You're tuned into Warrior Baseball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we'll transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Back with you. Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from the press box here at Falcon Field, West Burlington, Iowa, West Burlington High School. First pitch to Millard is high for a ball here in the top of the 6th. 1-0 to Kinnick. He's 0-for-2 on the night with a couple of strikeouts. Millard came into tonight, started on the mound, a 182 average. 9-0 West Burlington. They lead it. As we play Lotzow still on the mound, he'll get Millard to swing through that one. Count even at 1-1 now to the Warrior leadoff hitter. Lotzow working out of the stretch. Here he comes. That's called strike 2. Silas Lotzow. Lotzo, sorry. High and outside. Lotzo. Ball 2-2 to Millard. He's pitched. What I meant to say, he's pitching a gem. Shutout through 5+ so far. Lotzo to Millard, fouled off right side, out of play. We'll do it again from 2-2. So far through 5+, he's given up a hit, no runs, walked 1, struck out 6. I'll have to double check that. There's a going to try to secure the strikeout at first, and they do. Fountain down to Bentz. Millard goes down for the 3rd time tonight. First out of the inning, secured 1-3. Another strikeout for Lotzow. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think he has 9. In there now for the Warriors is Reed Kite. Tapped foul to his left. Back to the fence. 0-1 to Reed Kite. He's 0-for-2 with a ground out and a strikeout. That was the 9th strikeout for Lotzow. Here he comes. The 0-1 high and outside. 1-1 to the Warriors freshman shortstop. Came into tonight with a 429 average. That'll go down. He's 0-for-2. Looking to get something started. Warrior offense has been non-existent here in the last 2 nights. Lotzow with a called strike on a fastball to Reed Kite. 1-2. On deck is Creek Kite. He's also 0-for-2, reached on a couple of errors, has Creek Kite. But first, the 1-2 from Lotzow, swing and a miss. He gets his 10th strikeout of the night, swinging to Reed Kite. He started this inning with 68 game total pitches. He's got 10. He's up to 78. Pitch count in pretty good shape for having 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Creek Kite in there now, number 13 sophomore. He started at 3rd, then he pitched, He's catching now. In there from the right side is Cree. Bounced that one in there, did Lotzow, for ball 1 to Cree Kite. Like I said, he's 0 for 2. Reached twice on an error. Cree, being 333, was entering play tonight. 1-0 the count to Cree. 9-zip, West Burlington with the lead as we play. That is a called strike. We play in the top of the 6th with 2 out. 1-1 the count to Cree Kite. Lotzow, the pitch. High and outside. Count 2-1 now. Caden Simmons in the on-deck circle for the Warriors. Here comes the 2-1. High and over the catcher's mitt. Touched but not caught. It is not Caden Simmons. That's number 4. Quade Harriman getting a bat. So the count 3-1 to Cree Kite. Looks like Quade Harriman, if Cree Kite can reach, going to get in at bat. Cree Kite draws a walk with 2 outs.
Number 17.
Just the second walk issued tonight by
Pinch hitting.
Lotzow. Harriman is pinch hitting for Caden Simmons, it looks like. This is Quade Harriman, number 4.
Now back Van Buren, number 4, Quay Harriman.
Well, take that back. He's headed back to the dugout, and here comes number 9. That would be Jaden Pilcher. So scratch the at bat for Quade Harriman.
Correction, now batting number
This is going to be Jaden Pilcher.
Jaden Pilcher.
So Ron Walker making another change there. This will be Pilcher.
Go side.
So 1 on with 2 out here in the top of the 6th for the Warriors. Here's Jaden Pilcher's first at bat of the season at the varsity level. Cree Kite down there at first after drawing a walk, but the Warriors need a whole lot more than that. Lotzow, first pitch, swing and a miss. To Pilcher, 0-1 the count. Lotzow with 10 strikeouts on the night has been in command of the Warrior lineup. 9-zip, West Burlington with the lead, 2 outs, 1 on here. Top of 6. There's another swing and a miss by Pilcher. Quickly 0-2. Lotzow working out of the stretch as he has all night, has his sign in the 0-2. Pilcher took a close pitch for a ball. Stays alive, does Jaden. 1-2 the count to the batter now. McKinney in the on-deck circle over there for the Warriors. If Pilcher can reach. Here comes a 1-2. High. Outside, maybe a little evening things at 2-2. Cree Kite still down there at first. Counts 2-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Lotzow's 2-2 to Pilcher. Swung through. It was a foul tip, I guess they're going to say. Pilcher stays alive. Thought it might have been an unsecured strikeout with 2 outs. You and a runner at first, I believe you can still try to advance. But they say foul tip. So foul ball, we'll do it again from 2-2. Lotzow's 2-2 to Pilcher. Low and outside. Full count now, 3-2. Ron Walker down there in the third base coaching box looking for some fire from somebody here. Says, let's go. Warriors got work to do. Here comes the 3-2. Line to right. Oh, no, it's caught by the first baseman. A very nice play as Bentz jumped at the last second and caught a liner by Pilcher. So Pilcher lines out to Bentz at first for the third out of the inning. Warriors bat in the 7th. It'll be 5, 6, 7. McKinney, Meek, Kirkhart due up. So nothing across as far as runs go for the Warriors in the top of the 6th. No runs, no hits. There were no errors. They leave one on the walk to Cree Kite. 22 pitches for Lotzow to get through the 6th. He's up to 90 game total. After 5.5 are complete, the score remains West Burlington 9, Van Buren County nothing. West Burlington coming to the plate in the bottom of the 6th. When we come back from this 60-second break, top of the order, Bush, Brookhiser, Figueroa coming up for West Burlington. Come back with us after the 60-second break. You're tuned in to Warrior Baseball. Maybe 30 seconds, AJ. Let's just do one right here on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hisson, and this is your Van Buren County Community School District Weekly Report. We want to congratulate the class of 2026. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Always remember, if you need help, support, or guidance of any kind, please reach out to a member of our team. We'll gladly do what we can to assist you. We want to thank our staff that are retiring or moving on to new adventures for all that they did for our students. We still have a few openings in our district. Please contact us if you're interested. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
We're back with you here in the Atomo Radio broadcast booth from the press box at West Burlington High School, Falcon Field, West Burlington, Iowa. Nolan Harriman back on the mound for the Warriors, starting his 3rd inning of work. Leadoff man for West Burlington in the order and in this inning took strike 1 from Harriman. It's number 5, Caleb Bush, senior shortstop. He is 1 for 1. He's got a single, hit by a pitch, 2 runs scored. No, excuse me, 1 for 2. He's also got a strikeout. Swing and a miss through that one. Quickly 0-2 from Harriman to Bush. So he's 1 for 2 with a single, a strikeout, also been hit by a pitch. He scored a couple of runs. Busy night for Caleb Bush. 9-zip, West Burlington leads it as we play bottom of the 6th. Harriman coming to him. That one grounded to short. Reed Kite has it. Throw to first. Kirkhart off the bag. He catches and tags him as he... What? Oh, he dropped batter Brookhiser. He is 1 for 2. An RBI batter Brookhiser. He is 1 for 2. An RBI single. He's also drawn a walk, scored a run. Brookhiser came into tonight 571. Bush came in at 333. That's why they're at the top of the order. Bush out there at second with nobody out. 1-0 to Brookhiser. Here comes Harriman. Little high and outside, 2-0 to him. So there's the winning run out there. Bush for West Burlington. 10-run rule would go into effect. As Brookhiser backs out, Harriman steps off. Now, batter's back in there. He's a lefty. And Harriman, a look back in, a look back at second. Now he's ready out of the stretcher. He comes off the outer edge for a ball. 3-0. To the 8th grader, Aiden Brookhiser. Harriman ready again. That one bounced in there. Creek Kite stops it, but the runner goes to third. It's ball 4. Brookhiser draws a walk. And on the, I guess, wild pitch, Caleb Bush will go to third. That's the winning run. Fourth walk issued by, let's see, check that. First walk issued by Harriman. That was the first wild pitch as well. And they're going to walk intentionally Figueroa to load the bases. So put Brookhiser down to second on the intentional base on ball to Figueroa.
Now batting number 14, Silas Lotso.
So Figueroa first, Brookhiser second. Winning run, Caleb Bush at third for Lotzow. He is 2 for 3 on the night. A couple of doubles, a couple of RBIs, 2 runs scored. Also a pop out to the shortstop. He's a cleanup man, number 14, pitching a gem on the mound, sophomore. Here comes Harriman to him, bounced in there to Cree Kite. Good stop. Was low and outside, 1-0. No place to put him. He's got to come to him, but the base is loaded. 9-zip West Burlington. Nobody out, bases juiced here, bottom of the 6th. Harriman, a quick check at third. Comes set, has his pitch, and here he comes. Low and outside again, 2-0. Harriman ready again, and the pitch. High and outside, 3-0. Harriman and the Warriors a ball away from walking in the winning run. A strike is needed here by Harriman to Lotzow. And that one's inside for a ball. Lotzow draws a base on ball. He'll get an RBI for that. Score the run on the play. Caleb Bush. It's 10-0, 10-run rule in effect here in the bottom of the 6th.
And that concludes our ball game tonight. West
Ending
Burlington.
the ball game. It's a final at 9:01.
Falcons 10. Van Buren
The walk
0.
to
Thank you all for coming out to West Burlington. Falcons.
Lotzow.
Drive safely and have a great rest of your weekend.
The Lotzow base on ball scores. Let me complete my scoring summary here. Scores Bush to make it 10-0 West Burlington, and the Warriors get 10 runned again. Harriman 11 pitches in that 6th inning. 49 game total for him. So it's a final now at 9:01. Time of the game tonight was 1 hour 53 minutes. West Burlington defeats the Warriors by a score of 10-0. So that'll take us to the post-game show, brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering affordable ready mix concrete to your door or job site. Check them out on Facebook for contact information. We'll take a 3-minute break, see how we're doing on ads. We'll do a post-game show for you, see if Coach is going to bring somebody up. Not sure if we'll have any interviews tonight. We'll get the lights turned on in the press box here so I can see what I'm doing. Back with you for the post-game show. Warriors lose it to West Burlington here at West Burlington High School, 10-zip. Come on back for the post-game show after this 3-minute break. You're tuned into Warrior Baseball right here on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
When you're rolling through the beautiful hills of Van Buren County, make a stop in Dowd's at Dowd's Quick Stop. Open every day. This month, try our pizza flavor of the month, buffalo chicken. Grab a large one-topping pizza and 8 wings for just $19. Or try the cheeseburger meal deal. Burger, fries, and a 32-ounce drink for only $11. And don't miss the open-air cooler loaded with wraps, salads, pickle wraps, deviled eggs, and dessert. Dowd's Quick Stop. Good food, great people, right in the heart of scenic Van Buren County.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
Hi, this is Amanda Manning Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending solutions tailored to your needs. Whether it's land, equipment, or operational expenses, we've got the tools to help your operation grow. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and local experts who understand agriculture, we're here to support you every step of the way. Partner with a bank that knows the land and stands by its people. First Iowa State Bank, your ag lending partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hisson, and this is your Van Buren County Community School District Weekly Report. We want to congratulate the class of 2026. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Always remember, if you need help, support, or guidance of any kind, please reach out to a member of our team. We will gladly do what we can to assist you. We want to thank our staff that are retiring or moving on to new adventures for all that they did for our students. We still have a few openings in our district. Please contact us if you're interested. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we'll transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we're back with you here inside the Atomo Radio broadcast booth from the press box at Falcon Field, West Burlington High School, West Burlington, Iowa tonight. For the post-game show of Warrior Baseball, brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering affordable ready-mix concrete to your door or job site. Check them out on Facebook for contact information. Let's get you the totals and summaries from tonight's ball game. For West Burlington, well, let's start with the visitors, I guess. For the Warriors, no runs on 1 hit, 3 errors, 4 left on base. For West Burlington, 10 runs on 11 hits, 3 errors. They leave 6. Winning pitcher, Silas Lotzow. Losing pitcher, Kinnick Millard, in a ball game that took 1 hour and 53 minutes to complete. Let's get you a scoring summary. On the evening, bottom of the first, it's all West Burlington for the scoring summary. A wild pitch scored Caleb Bush to make it 1-0 after 1 inning of play. West Burlington with the lead. Bottom of the second, another wild pitch scores Guyan to make it 2-0 West Burlington. They started to open it up a little bit more in the bottom of the third. A Brookheiser single scored a run. A Figueroa infield single scored another. A Lotzow double scored Figueroa. That made it 5-0. Then a wild pitch scored Lotzow to make it 6-0. So 3 of those runs scoring on wild pitches by the Warriors. It was 6-0 after 3 innings of play. Stayed that way until the bottom of the 5th. Lotzow with an RBI double scored Figueroa to make it 7-0 West Burlington. Then a Bentz single with an E8 scored another run to make it 8-0 West Burlington. Dalton Blow single scores Bentz to make it 9-0. And then in the bottom of the 6th, Lotzow, a bases loaded, base on ball, scored Caleb Bush to enact the 10-run rule. 10-0 West Burlington gets the win in the Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division battle tonight between the Van Buren County Warriors and the West Burlington Falcons. So, we will take another... Oh, we'll keep it right here because I hear footsteps coming up tonight. So, got to do an interview for you. Get the headsets over. Got head coach Ron Walker, it looks like, and Jaden Pilcher with us tonight. Get him a headset, and we'll get some volume here. All right, we're in the postgame show, brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering affordable ready-mix concrete to your door or job site. Check them out on Facebook for contact information. Guys, once again, thanks for coming up, chatting with us here in the postgame show after a tough loss to West Burlington. I guess the main thing that sticks out at me after this one is we just need to get the offense going. It's good pitching, but just 1 hit last night, 1 hit tonight. You know, that's just tough.
It's just having the will to compete.
Yeah.
We're too many fastballs, straight threes looking, not ready to hit, not ready to compete. That's why I got this guy brought up here. He came in off the bench, pinch hit, and seen 7-8 pitches, puts together and bad lines out to first.
Yeah, it was funny. I called it a line drive to right. I said a base hit to right, and at the very last second, Bentz over there at first base reached up and made a nice play, but Jaden got a good piece of that one. That was headed to the corner, maybe a double. If it would have made it over the first baseman. It was good contact on a nice pinch hit at bat, like you said, by Jaden Pilcher. Jaden, you want to talk about that at bat a little bit? I think it was your first varsity at bat of the season. Coming in cold off the bench, you had to be ready to go. First of all, what did you think when head coach called your name? Were you pretty fired up? Like, hey, I'm going to get it at bat, and then to have a good at bat, just kid made a nice play.
Yeah, I was pretty excited. I mean, I have never had a varsity AV before. This is my first year ever getting a varsity jersey, and I mean, just being able to actually get an AV was a big shock to me.
Sure. I think he jumped ahead of you 0-2 pretty quickly. Yeah. That's when the battle started, though. You dug in and were able to finally make a mistake. I mean, I'll call it a mistake, even though it was an out that was recorded on that play. He gave you something to hit, and you drilled it, and it just happened to be within the reach of Bentz down there at first base. The kid made a nice play because I had a great view from my seat right down the right field line. That thing was headed for extra bases for you. So that should give you some confidence when Coach calls your number again, I would think.
Oh, yeah. I was hoping for an AV, especially after I felt like I put together some quality AVs in my past JV games.
Sure.
And I knew that I just had to go up there and compete with the pitcher, and it was definitely a fun experience.
Yeah, no, congratulations on that nice at bat. Kinnick just didn't seem like he had his best stuff tonight, I would say. Maybe he took him out to save his pitch count.
Said his arm was hurting.
Arm was hurting him?
Said it'd been hurting him all night, and that was the first I'd heard of it. And so we kind of...
Yeah, you got to be careful there.
Yeah. So we kind of had to react, tip your hat to Nolan Harriman. He wasn't on the docket tonight to throw, and I knew he would give us some innings and so forth and give us a chance.
Sure. So, yeah, that was his second pitching experience, I guess, at the varsity level. He threw in a earlier game this season, but he went 2+ tonight, and in relief of Millard and then Creed Kite, who was kind of all over the place tonight, showing his versatility. I guess that's a good thing that you probably already knew that, but for us, we're seeing how many different things Creed Kite can do. He's in left, he's at third, he's behind the plate, he's on the mound, so that it's a nice luxury to have, I guess, as a coach, penciling him in a lot of different places.
It is. I'm kind of learning with you. The other day we were hitting ground balls and didn't need a catcher, so he was out at first base taking ground balls, and he was picking it out in front, getting bottom half the baseball and looked good. And so I thought we may get creative here. But when Caden went down, now he's, probably has to slide back behind the dish for the time being.
Sure.
And
did Caden pull something running down to back up that play at first base?
Twist his ankle.
Oh, he twisted his ankle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Let's talk about that one play that came to mind when you went out and had a chat with the umpire there. Did they call obstruction the first time, and then you asked them to get together, and then the home plate ump said that Kirkhart was not in the way, and you got the double play out of it? Is that what happened on that one?
No, Kirkhart pulled his foot. He came across the bag to catch a ball, and then he tagged the guy.
Then he tagged him, yeah.
And the base umpire didn't see the tag,
so
he called him safe.
Okay, because Kirkhart's body was blocking the tag from the base ump who was behind him probably?
Well, the base ump was back behind the pitcher, and so the runner was in between.
Okay, so he just got blocked in his view.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought maybe they called obstruction on Kirkhart for getting in the way of the runner for making it to first, and they were going to award him first base. But okay, so that wasn't the case. It's hard to tell what's going on. But okay, so they got the call right, and you guys turned the double play.
Yeah,
so
base umpire didn't see the tag. They got together.
So that was an alert play by the defense. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Good way to get out of trouble in that inning. All right, so we got that one squared away. Let's talk about the play of Reed Kite a little bit on the defensive side of things. Man, he looks pretty good fielding balls at short for a young player. I was impressed.
Well, you haven't seen Reed Kite play yet. Then
not much.
He's a lot better than what he's showing.
Okay. Some of those he looks like a smooth fielding shortstop, and with a plenty good enough arm to make a play deep in the hole and send it over there to first and make it out.
He is. He's a great infielder. He's kind of with the rest of the team. Young and first varsity experience and so forth. He gets going and so forth. He keeps his feet moving and so forth. He'll be real fun to watch over there.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yep. Well, just a good-looking up-and-comer, I guess. He's getting some quality varsity playing time right now. We'll have him around for 3 more years.
Absolutely.
So that's a luxury to have. Okay, let's talk about tomorrow because, guys, we're right back at it. Short night. We got to turn around, hop on the bus. AJ and I will be meeting up at the field, hopping in the truck, and heading over to Bloomfield. Davis County Varsity Classic. We are in the first game of the day against Davis County. So any thoughts, Jaden, on, going over there? It's a good tournament. Been a good one for us in the last few years. Won it I think a couple years ago, I remember a team that Ron was an assistant on. We went to state that year. We went over there and took 2 games from was Davis County and Moravia, or Fairfield and Moravia, I think.
Beat Fairfield and
Moravia. So we've had some success at it before. And Davis County coming off a doubleheader tonight at Centerville. So who knows what they did with their pitching and who's going to be available in that first game. So 10 o'clock start, early morning. And then we'll see how that comes out, and then we'll face however it turns out, either Fairfield or Moravia in the second game of the day. Any thoughts on good day of baseball tomorrow? Maybe another at bat for Jaden Pilcher.
Hopefully, but I think we definitely have a chance to go up there and compete. I mean,
sure,
we've shown that we can play good if we are on it.
Mm-hmm.
But these past couple of games, we just haven't been quite all there. We've kind of been wandering off.
Yeah,
I feel like if we can pull our head out of our butts and we can actually we can actually start working as a team. I feel like we can put together some great ABs and some great games there.
Sure, and you have, like Coach talked about last night, you face some good arms over the last few games from Central Minneapolis and Lotzow tonight. Pitched a pretty good game as well. But Coach, I guess on the main message that I heard from you, maybe the main thing that you told them out there in the outfield was just need to be sharper, I think, tomorrow. Right?
Compete. Just show up with heart.
Mm-hmm.
Show up with pride.
Sure.
That's something we got to find and do it consistently. Eli McKinney said the final words of the night, and he said, "No one's going to save us, guys. We got to do it ourselves."
Sure.
So hopefully they get together and decide they want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And, losses happen, but, when I don't feel like we're competing and the kids are admitting that they're not competing well.
Those are the ones that bother you.
That's the ones that bother you
Sure.
and keep you up at night.
Yep.
And I hope this is an eye-opener for us. And because we should be in most of the games we play.
Sure. All right. Well, we definitely know what we're going to be looking for tomorrow from the Warriors as they show up and play that first game of the day, the Davis County Varsity Classic, 10 a.m. against the Davis County Mustangs. So we'll be there to cover it for you. We'll be looking forward to seeing you guys over there. Brand new day. We got 2 games lined up for us. We will see what we can do.
Sounds good.
All right, that's head coach Ron Walker and Jaden Pilcher, senior ball player on the Warriors. Nice enough to stop in and chat with us here in the postgame show, brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix. Thanks, guys, for stopping in. We'll be looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take one more break. Come on back and wrap it up with us. You're tuned in to Warrior Baseball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard. We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we're back with you here in the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from West Burlington High School, Falcon Field, one final time. Warriors lose it tonight by a score of 10-0 to the West Burlington Falcons. Hope you enjoyed coaches and players' interview there. Brought to you by Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield. Call Darren today for a great deal on a new mattress. And don't forget, he now sells area rugs too. This is a Warrior Baseball postgame show brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering affordable ready mix concrete to your door or job site. Check them out on Facebook for contact information. Game recap In the post-game show, brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Friendly and professional service, or I should say fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding areas. Player of the game tonight, brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. You know what? Let's go with Jaden Pilcher. Head coach Ron Walker brought him up, liked his, sharpness, you would call it, ready for that pinch hit at bat after sitting on the bench all night long. You heard him tell it to us. He thought he put some good ABs together in the JV game, so Ron Walker called on him, tried to get something going, and he put some, well, I guess you would say good wood on that ball. We're using aluminum bats, but I'll go with a baseball term. Good wood on it, and it was headed for the right field corner. Just a good play by Bentz. He jumped up and caught that line drive by Pilcher, but a good at bat off the bench. Ron Walker noticed it and said that that's what they need more of starting tomorrow at the Davis County Varsity Classic, 10 a.m. against Davis County Mustangs. Head coach Ron Walker just not happy with the sharpness. Come to compete, he said, tomorrow, so that's what we'll be looking for from the Warriors. Other in-game sponsors with us here in the post-game show. Let's see. Well, I guess I did the an inning recap. Complexion Company sponsors those. And I think I mentioned all the other ones with us for a read here in the post-game show. So we can start to close this broadcast down now. I'd like to thank all of our viewers for tuning in tonight. We were streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube Sports channel. If you chose to tune in, make this broadcast part of your evening on Friday, May 29th, 2026. Big thanks for doing so. We couldn't do it without you. If you're in the car, tuned into YouTube, somebody is, and got it on Bluetooth through the speakers, listening to the post-game show, hey, please drive safely. AJ and I might grab a bite to eat, then we will try to do the same thing. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, as I always do here in the post-game show. Run through them for you one final time. The Van Buren County Community School District, Crane Concrete Ready Mix, Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, The Complexion Company, Slayton Polaris, Cranston Family Funeral Home, the Van Buren County Hospital, Dixon's Mattress Outlet, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Dowd's Quick Stop, Smithburg Automotive, Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive, and First Iowa State Bank. If you're in the area and you need some local business, make sure you give these sponsors a chance. They're a huge part why these broadcasts can be viewed by you through the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube Sports channel. If you're not currently a sponsor of Warrior Sports, but it's something that interests you, you got to get a hold of Margie at AttumwaRadio.com. She'd be more than happy to set you up with an ads package that's to your liking. You can feel good about getting your business name. Some on-air mentions, feel even better about sponsoring Van Buren County Warrior Sports. Once again, if you'd like to sponsor Warrior Sports, get a hold of Margie at AttumwaRadio.com. Totals and finals one more time for you. The Warriors, no runs on 1 hit, 3 errors. They leave 4. West Burlington, 10 runs on 11 hits, 3 errors. They leave 6. Winning pitcher, Silas Lotzow. Losing pitcher tonight was Kinnick Millard in a game that took 1 hour and 53 minutes to complete. So you heard us talking about it. Our next broadcast tomorrow. Davis County Varsity Classic at the Mustang Sports Complex in Bloomfield, Iowa. Usually played on Memorial Day weekend because of the calendar this year and how early it happened. We're playing it tomorrow on Saturday, May 30th. So the Warriors will be there for the first game of the day. We'll be on the air about 9:30, 9:40-ish, somewhere in there, depending on how the warm-ups are going. And we'll cover that first game against the Davis County Mustangs for you. Van Buren County Warrior Baseball back in action tomorrow for 2 games. We'll see how the Warriors do, see if they play the winner or the loser between Moravia and Fairfield. We're in Game 1, and then we'll either be in Game 3 or the championship in Game 4. We'll see how it goes. So that's going to about do it here for us. On behalf of my camera operator, on-site producer, the incomparable one and only, Mr. A.J. Rowe, my name is Shan Mokun, your play-by-play voice of the Warriors. A.J. and I, along with Ottumwa Radio, back again for the sports seasons of the 2025-26 school year. And both of us going to wish you a very pleasant rest of your Friday evening. Say so long to you from West Burlington High School, Falcon Field here in West Burlington, Iowa. Final score one more time. West Burlington wins it by a score of 10-0. So we'll talk to you next tomorrow morning, 9:30, about 9:30 or 9:40 for the pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. The Warriors playing the first game of the Davis County Varsity Classic at the Mustang Sports Complex in Bloomfield, Iowa. They're going to square off against the home team, the Davis County Mustangs. So until then, you've been tuned in to Warrior Baseball, streaming live tonight on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube Sports channel from